Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to another episode of Downtime in the Hangar, where we talk about everything GBO2 and then sometimes tangent. But anyway, today I'm joined by GamingEmblem
Yo.
and Gustav the 13th,
What up?
and then hopefully, sometime, GundmManiac. He seems to be
Hey,
a little
everybody.
AFK right now, but hopefully, the worst case scenario in this case is that he just fell asleep. But anyway, how was everybody's week last week? Let's go first.
Here, I'll lead, and I'll just kind of start by not talking about me, but Gustav, you beat me to making a random noise, but I was actually going to imitate for Maniac's intro. It was like, "Doom," or like,
damn it! That's right. We were supposed to clip that so we could have it on a thing. Fuck.
or I don't. or like something like that.
I gotta have a pizza box ready.
Yeah, I don't have enough prop comedy ready on hand. But no, we're just fucking with them. But anyway, we gotta poke fun at him while he's not here, so he can't defend himself.
Yeah, right.
I'm doing his face as well.
Oh man,
Maniac, we love you, dude. When you get safe from the dishwater,
It's gonna be a whole compilation of us roasting him.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
this podcast topic is actually the roast of GndmManiac. But no, anyway. For me, it's been a pretty rough week. We had internet issues and my PC died, and I had to wait a few days to get a new hard drive. I took my hard drive failure as an opportunity to upgrade to a solid state drive. Feels good, man.
There you go.
Oh damn,
Dude,
you're
it's
on HDD the whole time. Oof.
Yeah,
That's
no,
something.
I've been in the past, but hard drives, just it was kind of funny. I was trying to do some stuff in the BIOS on my PC after I got the solid state installed, but my computer would boot so fast that I couldn't get the buttons in to get to the BIOS screen. It was completely ridiculous. I would be spamming them, and it'd just be right back to desktop. I was like, what do I do? I figured it out. I figured out how to get in there if I'm to mess around with it.
What were the
But
internet issues?
I don't know, honestly. I guess it was something outside. I was in when it called it in, and they sent somebody out, also called a truck roll or whatever. But I wasn't here when the guy actually came out, and all I got from the person on hand at the house was they fixed the internet. So, that's a really good question. But no, it's good. Honestly, I had to plant a sound issue some, as you guys probably heard earlier. But it might just be me, but the stream looks sharper now, on my end. So that's pretty cool. I think it looks cleaner. So overall, feels good, man. Question mark, maybe.
But yeah, the SSD thing, for real. A friend of mine, he's been playing Path of Exile, and it's just been every league. It's just been, man, this league is just, oh, I freeze up here and I can't do anything. And I mean, this league has been my frame issues, but at the same time, I'm trying to stream. But now that I've kind of fixed everything and got my shit together, I'm getting a good, when I'm not streaming, 60 to 70 frames, and then when streaming,
You play hardcore?
No. But I'm probably gonna start streaming some hardcore here sometime, just because softcore is getting a little, just, I don't know. I might actually be getting burnt out a little bit. I can't believe I said
hardcore is
that.
for boys with chest hair, so get in there. That's how I play. That's how I play PoE.
But yeah, the main thing though is he got an SSD, and not only has it fixed his lagging issues, his 2 minutes to load into a area, and everything. He's like, dude, everything's perfect now. This is the best game ever. And I guess it's because I think they load, because they used to have a big preload thing. I don't know how long ago you played, but they're loading
I played
screen
2 seasons ago, so you're good.
Okay, yeah. Well, then
whatever
I guess it was before that. Then when you would load up the game and start it up, they would preload just about everything. Now it's you kind of just, I think that you just kind of load it off the hard drive. That would be the only reason why he's getting better frames while playing. And Yeah, so you pretty much need an SSD for it. I noticed a little bit when I put an SSD into the PS4, but yeah, it's SSDs, man. OP, dude. But
Oh, you're right about that.
anyway, Gustav, how was your week?
Week's been okay. Today was kind of shit. Just a lot of issues with deliveries and hardware and software issues trying to stream stuff. But besides that, everything else has been all right.
Cool.
Short and sweet.
Oh yeah, that's not too much has really changed.
It's just like we're already like an hour late. Let's
same old. Let's go.
Brevity is our friend here.
Same shit, different podcast. But yeah, the as far as my week, I checked out The Mandalorian. By the way, nice, really good show. If you want to save money, they do have a free trial for Disney Plus. So just wait till it's all out, which is like another 4 weeks, I think, and then that's all the episodes. They just get the trial and binge it. There you go.
Is Mandalorian Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was thinking of what's the little like book for Lord of the Rings that's like not the main books, but it's like the story about like all the other stuff that happens. For some reason, when you said that, no. Like I said, it's not the main books like Hobbit, Return of the King or whatever.
Okay,
It's
like
like a little compendium almost. That's like a side story that talks about like everybody else and like stuff like that. There's a name for it, but I can't really remember. I for a second I thought you were talking about that, but then you said I watched it. I was like, oh, well, that's a book. So never mind. Anyway, keep going.
But yeah, so the show so far outstanding. This is like I forget the guy's name. I'm horrible with names, but one of the guys who did the Clone Wars, he's writing for this. So
the movie or the 3D series?
The 3D series. So like
Gotcha.
They've got some good writing for it. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. Like it is fantastic. Bounty hunter type thing. It kind of just to kind of it's kind of like watching a space western. Like it pretty much is like watching a western only in space. So you're doing that bounty hunter kind of thing. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. But
so he
anyway,
says Cowboy Bebop with lightsabers.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. But other than that, pretty much same old, same old. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and hop into talking about the flipper.
Oh shit, I spelled it wrong. I put ST Scope Dog on my topics.
sorry, the Scope Dog.
Red shoulder.
But yeah,
that's one thing. I haven't colored mine yet to match that. I should have a paint job for that.
I would definitely board the hype train and make mine's the Scope Dog for sure.
I do like the reception that they had on Twitter about that. Like so many different people recognized it all at once.
Oh yeah, it's a cool
really
little touch.
The my thing that I think is most interesting about it is that it can use the anti-air rifle. That is
fine.
That's pretty amazing. Like it feels like the next step because it goes up to 350 for carrying something like a GM Light or even the pretty much the GM Light, or even if you were using a Zaku machine gun with the Zaku 1. It just gives it that bit of range and you can poke supports down with it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking with it. Do you think you would run the anti-air over the rocket launcher or the bazooka?
If I could aim better, probably. But actually, I forgot to check its skills. Whoops. Remember, guys, check your skills.
That's a pretty big list.
But yeah, does it have maneuver armor stuff?
I believe it has maneuver armor. I'm pretty sure it does. I know it has combo controller level 1. It has anti-jamming, anti-stealth, stealth jamming. I want to say it has. I don't know if it has force injector. I should have had a list. Somebody
I don't
somebody
think it
posted
has
up in
force
Discord.
injector because I was playing it a second ago, but I can look.
Oh,
I was gonna
do you
say,
have the suit?
Yeah, I got both.
Yeah, I don't get nice things, so
yeah, I got on my alt.
bring it up, that'd be cool.
Things.
I got on my alt,
Shit.
so I'm like, I'm still debating whether to roll on this on my main. And it's just like, but that is also the benefit of having multiple alt accounts.
All right, so balancer, maneuver armor, melee combo controller, high performance
balancer.
radar, observational data link, stealth, anti-stealth, jamming, and anti-jamming.
So it's got a pretty big list for sure.
I like the anti-stealth. What level is the anti-stealth?
Isn't it level 2?
I don't know if it changes per cost. Level 2 for anti-stealth is actually level 3.
Is it level 3? Okay. I know it's higher than level 1 for
So
a lot
can
of that
that?
stuff.
I think that stop.
Let's
Does
see
that
level
stop
1.
the knock?
Oh, this
I'm pretty
anti-stealth
sure
is level 3 for both. Wow. Okay.
I'm pretty sure the the only thing I could get away from that would be like maybe the level 4 at guy. I think it has it's either level 3 or level 4 on the at guy. I can't really remember, but maybe the top level at guy, but that's like questionable.
Let's see. 350 at guy. Stealth's level 3 on that.
Okay, so no, never mind. Is that that's the highest one, right? Level 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, never mind then.
But yeah, like that actually counters quite a bit though. Like, what's the knock tab? Do you know that by chance?
What do you mean?
I think the knock is level 1.
Yeah, like so that would stop both its radar jamming and and its stealth. That's pretty
Yeah, knock
awesome.
would just be doing this thing. It'd be interesting though, like if you want to think about it like this, those effects, like except for the jamming or whatever, those effects only really those effects impact just you, right? Like it doesn't like work for your team because I know like
Oh,
anti
does it?
doesn't make them pop up for your like the team. It's just you that sees them.
Yeah,
And
unless you
I
can
would
share
believe that
the
jamming.
unless you had like a data
I
link.
don't think that's how it works. Does Data Link share effects like that? Yeah, you do have the camera gun. But
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's what the camera gun's gonna be for. You spot them, you hit them with that, or just give them some hell and hope people notice.
mhm.
I mean, I wonder if they did have a data link, would it actually, because it should show the health bar for everybody. That's what it's for. If you can see the health bar, you share the health bar with everybody else.
Well, my thing that I'm more saying is like if you have anti-jamming, I don't think like the entire team has like they would
Yeah,
still
yeah,
see
yeah.
flaws, stuff like that. So it's good for that one suit, but it's interesting. But yeah, I mean, you just see him and then mark him for everybody. I think is ultimately what it comes down to. It's like, hey, there's
Yeah,
some
like
guy.
they could see it, but their radar would still be fucked up.
Mm-hmm. But it is pretty scary just to get marked.
I'm actually curious now if the Gunner Gundam actually allows for it to share, like, when, because it has anti-stealth, right?
Well, I don't think anti-stealth works like that in general.
Okay.
Because I mean, like, imagine like this: like, say they're on the side and you don't see their health bar; they're just like in the cave at mountain. You would see them, but I don't think the enemy team would. You just have to call out like stealth unit, and somebody has to turn around. But I don't think it shares.
I'm kind of curious to test that out and see what happens.
For sure, let me know. Like, I don't think it does because like I've had situations where I'm playing anti-stealth suits, and it's like there will be a stealth unit, and like unless I say something, nobody's kind of like saying anything. I don't. It doesn't appear. Now everyone could just be potato mode, but it doesn't appear that they notice when I do.
Yeah.
So I got a gunner. I don't know if we have a third person that we could just throw.
What are we gonna
for that?
chat and test this out live here?
I have a gunner and a pixie.
I was gonna say just invite me. I think I might be shown offline, but yeah.
Oh, but we still need one more.
No, we just need 3. Oh wait, we need 4 to start, won't we?
I was say we still need one more.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
I don't know. We'll keep it in mind for later.
I was gonna say someone in chat volunteer go.
I mean, Mecha said he would do it.
There we go. Okay. I'll go ahead and get the invites. But yeah, as far as the flipper goes, what bazooka, I mean, I feel like, I mean, it does have maneuver armor, so like that's actually pretty crazy that it has maneuver armor, and like it's the better Zaku one at that point. Which, I mean, I guess you have the bazooka on the DS at that point too, so never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
guess that's a
like
pretty common
it's
thing.
not hard to be better than the Zaku one.
Yeah, that, and they like they fill a different cost slot too, so I feel like that's a bit of an unfair comparison to it. Because I mean, at that point, like personally, I'd rather be, maybe, I don't know. I'd probably be running a goof at a comparable cross range, because it's what is it, 250, 300, or is it 300, 350?
300, 350.
Okay,
Right, which
So,
means
yeah.
you also had the DS running around and
Yeah.
the Shin Matsunaga.
Yeah, like that's what I was kind of saying. It kind of feels like the Zaku one. Like if you like the GM Lite and the Zaku one, you're probably gonna like this thing at that cost range over something else. Because I feel if you're gonna use the DS, you're probably gonna want to use the shotgun.
And then you also have the GOG.
Oh yes, of course.
I kind of wish they
Gaku.
maybe just dropped one of its things and made it like a lower cost, like at I feel like a 300 base.
For like the flipper or
Yeah, and a flipper. I feel like a 300 base. There's just already too many good like solid raids. The flipper looks good. I'm not saying it's bad. I guess I'm just more saying like, where are my low cost raids at? Is
yeah.
ultimately what it comes down to.
Like once we get past 300, we just it's like, oh man. Light armor's
No, I
not
think I
bad.
edited it.
Like there are some decent choices, but like there needs to be more. There just really needs to be more.
Yeah, I mean, because right now it just feels like it's the light armor and the goof for the most part. I like the splash in a match, and I guess like sometimes you can get some Mac play.
Like 250, like the Zuda is okay.
Yeah, Zuda too. Zuda's not bad. Always forget about the Zuda because I don't play it as much anymore.
Right. Like
Do we want to check this out, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sending out invites right now. And who's
Like,
gonna be
ballsy
in
enough
the
to mess with
gunner?
too much.
I just had to be Gustav. I want to
I
be on
could do
Gustav's
it.
team.
Okay, so
Oh wait, shit, I'll be the stealth team. We'll be at 400 cost.
But yeah, I guess we could go ahead and talk about the gunner since we're gonna be checking this out. What do you guys think about the level 2? Have you encountered it too much?
It yet. Actually, I haven't encountered it a whole lot either. That's another thing.
Yeah, I'm
I
wondering if
think that's one of those suits that's kind of gotten overshadowed by a lot of other stuff at 450, because 450 is a big cost rate right now. It's a lot of shit in here.
I think 450 it's pretty nice. Like if you really like it at 400, and I mean it's pretty meta, if you will, for 400. So I think it does carry into 450 because of the piercing and stuff. But
The anti-stealth definitely puts it over in a lot of situations.
Well, 450 gets a little bit awkward for stealth units in general, though, because I mean, like there is the there's level 2 Pixie, but I don't know. I feel like at 450, depending on the stage, you kind of start seeing more Exaku Commander and Red Gundam, and
there's a lot of Red Gundam lately.
Yeah,
It's been kind of
stuff
cool
like
to
that.
see.
I think it's solid. I mean, it's solid. Like it's not a lot. Seems like it's changed. You know, they don't add like they don't scale skill levels with base levels, so you know that obviously isn't any different. Have you seen an invite yet?
which account are you on, or did I get you?
I'm on Seiji Hirata.
Oh, okay. Rip. Dude, do I even have that account on this?
Uh-oh.
But you can only set up a password room.
Oh yeah, I probably should have just done that. But I got you. My thing though too, so I still feel like it actually can fit where it needs to be, like as far as its cost range and how it plays. I'm just kind of curious with this jamming, does it carry through? Like, I don't know, I feel like there's, at that point, you got the, I don't know. I mean, I guess that same thing at 400, but never mind. I was gonna say, maybe the BD2 level 2 kind of outshines the Pixie a little bit, but I feel like that could also be set at 400.
For sure.
By the way, did you get that one?
Maybe. 1 second.
We are getting to the point where there's like just a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
Sorry to do some I had to do some moderation action. There's just a link that seemed kind of sketchy. I needed to clear out.
It's sketch. So yeah, Gustav, you're gonna be in the suit.
Yes.
I did not get an invite.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Here, let me just switch accounts.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring your stream up then,
Okay.
Gustav, and cool.
Everything good over there, Gustav?
Maybe.
They're like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There was an uh-oh moment.
I got invites to play Battle Operation. There we go.
There we go.
It is.
It's strange. I wasn't even logged on.
Oops.
How mysterious.
Man, can you believe this is a podcast about Battle Operation?
Whoa.
Crazy. I know. So while I'm getting into the game, I talked about it on my Discord some, but we had a cosplayer show up at the bank today.
What?
Yeah.
Did you
Oh
take
my God.
pictures?
No, I mean, unfortunately, it was like a kid, and
Oh,
my
okay,
coworkers
that's
are
fair.
already like my coworkers are like probably the definition of okay boomer.
Oh no! So they're all like, "Oh my god!"
They're like, "Why is she dressed like that?" And I'm just like, "Dude, calm down. She's a cosplayer." And like, but she's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, whatever. You know, she dress however she wants. But I asked the boys in a Discord, and apparently she was dressed up as the human form of Bill from what was the name of that? Hold on a second. I gotta look back up. It's on my phone. Here we go. Gravity Falls. That's the name of the show. Never heard of it, but
Okay.
I was gonna
look at the
say,
picture.
got me on that one.
It's a female. There's a human form of Bill from Left 4 Dead.
I was gonna say, just dig around Tumblr, you'll find it.
I found a picture like immediately. It's like Ask Google. And when I did it at first, it's like Bill Gravity Falls, and it was like some weird pyramid of a top hat. And I was like,
pretty much.
kinda. And then like literally the next thing was like human form Bill, and I was just like, yes, that's it.
Aha!
And yeah, I just like clicked on that, and literally she looked just like whatever that was. Like had the whole like black and yellow hair and little top hat thing, and you know, her costume had her own spin, but you could tell she was going for that character.
Right.
I don't know if it's real in the show or if it's just
No,
something
it's
that,
it's some OC bullshit that
fans
someone made up.
Yeah, like I was wondering if it was like Bowsette, you know.
Pretty much.
Huh. What is this? I feel like I've seen this somewhere, but I haven't actually seen the show.
No,
Gravity Falls is one of those ones where I see a lot of highlights and people talking about it, but I've never actually like sat down and watched it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I know everything that happens that's like highlight wise.
If it ain't Gundam, I ain't interested.
Actually, that's just how I watch anime now. Like, there's so many different pages posting like clips of stuff that like just releases. It's like it gets
You don't
spoiled
watch
before I
full
even have
episodes.
a chance to actually like watch anything.
Dude, it's like me watching movies. A lot of my movie watching when I was at the theater was in bits and pieces, just because I would just catch parts doing like checks and stuff. So it'd be like people would talk about stuff and like, oh yeah, and like, did you see? I was like, no.
Okay, so I'm going in the
Just like-
Pixie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the gunner.
I'll double down.
Sorry to interrupt
Oh
there.
no, that won't work.
Actually, double down on something that.
Oh wait,
doesn't
I didn't put
have
you guys on.
the same things. Oh,
Oh,
Magnum.
balls.
Whose team am
Well,
I on?
you're gonna have to. You're gonna have
Okay.
to. Someone's gonna have to change.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change. Awkward.
Here, just We can still do it.
I was gonna say,
Well,
Magnum
no.
just be something
I mean,
else.
I was gonna try
No,
to
no.
record it. Is what I was gonna try to do. So.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But you just play Gunner in a stealth suit. I'll just play the Pixie. It works the same way.
Wait. Do you guys have a gunner as well?
Yeah, we
Okay.
got it.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have.
All right, so I'm in there.
And then I'll bring up your stream. Cool. Yeah, that works.
Let's try to get in range.
Because as long as like you can show the health bar of as long as Mecha can show the health bar to you of me being stealthy, I'll just go stand in the cave. Go hang out.
Well,
in
my
the cave
thing
with
isn't the
pixies.
health bar though. Like I'm more wondering if it pops up on the radar. I mean, I see what you're saying.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, the data uplink was my thing too, because that's the other
Gotcha.
thing that would show where the person is. So let me change streams. I was actually on Gustavs, but I'll swap to yours. And
Man, my
actually,
game
that
looks so
didn't make
crisp
sense.
for some reason. It's very good. Like it looks more crisp than usual, and like at all sizes. Crazy. I don't know what's different. I'll take it though.
Just to start lovingly rubbing that display window, like, oh man,
I know,
Actually,
man.
looking
Oh,
fresh to death today.
It does, man.
Woo!
Like it's not fuzzy looking. Oh my gosh! It's like, how does Gustav and Hikaru do it, man?
Ah, give it a smack.
there we go. I just
like over here trying to cap a point.
I know, like you just go into the motions.
Dude, man, I've been playing this game for a year. I'm like programmed.
Okay, where's
like, get out of bubble suit, cap the point.
Okay, I'm gonna go stand behind the hill. I'm standing behind the hill at our base. So let's.
Whoa, bro, whoa! Don't let me tag you back now.
Whoa. Okay.
Which base are you?
Actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do see your health bar. I do not see you on radar, but I do see your health bar right now because.
Well, let's do it in a situation where I'm not getting shot at.
Yeah.
Come here, you little.
Okay, so
where?
I still see you.
Magnum, where are you?
I'm hiding up here near the top.
Because the other thing I was wondering is like, where do I have to be in relation?
Yeah. Your entire radar range. So I see his health bar right now.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to keep close to him so that you.
Yeah, but when you're out of sight, like I don't see it, and that it makes sense when you're in sight.
Oh.
The funny thing is that I see you with the bar. I don't actually see the gunner with the bar because he's like trying to charge
because
and, nail me.
I guess he's standing still. Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because he's not in line of sight too, right?
Well, no. Let me move. Let me move. Did I appear while I'm moving?
No.
For real?
See, I have.
It's not for me. I don't know though because I can't see. I can see your health bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you see my health bar? Yeah. Well, he can't see me right now.
How close are you? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm behind a wall. But yeah, that pretty much you seeing my health bar is what I wanted to show. Because I'm behind a wall because he's still standing at B there. So
dancing in over here. What up?
So do I not appear like when you're not looking directly at me? Do I not appear when I'm not moving? Like if you're not looking at me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anybody shows up on radar or anything. Yeah, you completely disappear when you're not moving. Everybody does.
It's just a duel.
Like radar doesn't pick you up unless you're moving.
Gotcha.
So, I mean that's like a principal thing too.
Yeah.
So I was looking at him like, why isn't it doing it? I'm like,
I'm in range of anti-stealth then, and I'm in this cave, and Gustav's not actively looking at me.
I see you moving right now. Yeah, I see exactly where you're at.
You just had to be in my radius.
I can come. Like I know you're just right around the corner, and I know that I'm about to walk in and stab you.
Interesting.
So that's.
The more you know.
So yeah. Anti-stealth and data uplink works. Now I just wonder if anti-stealth works. You want to try that?
Would that be Axaku?
That would be the I guess that would be Axaku or the new whatever suit.
It's okay. You still took the damage. Fair, good trade.
Okay, now guess we just walk around in circles till this ends. But yeah.
I mean, we could like yeet and just destroy the
Somebody
lobby.
say win the game. All right.
Oh no, I'm tabbed out.
Nothing personal, kid.
Okay, fine.
The sad thing is, we had to finish the match. Penalty.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to keep moving. So like, I already tabbed out and I was just walking in circles. Oh, my legs.
Oh man, what happened to those legs, bud?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was tabbed out.
Huh? I didn't hit you at all. What?
Rip. I don't know how that happened.
You were like past me. How did I hit? Maybe it's just on my side. Like on my screen, you were like
bonus.
You already shot like behind me, and then I just like died. It's so interesting. What would it look like on your side?
I already went past you, and I barely tipped you with like the very tip of the dagger on the right side.
I feel like my side swing should have hit you though. Like I took like a side swipe at you, and it like didn't stop you at all. And like I feel like my screen's kind of small. I feel like the dagger went right through you, but maybe that's more of server issues.
Probably. Which we could segue into that real quick.
Yeah.
Unless we want to talk about the GAN first.
I mean, we can do this while we're just moving around playing the video game.
Yeah, I was gonna say because the GAN's part of the update too. I actually haven't run the GAN in a little bit since the update, but see, having it have a home in 500 cost has been pretty neat.
I was gonna say it's definitely back around that cost, but I don't know. I've kind of still just completely destroyed it as like a down barrage without even having to worry about it existing, and I'm just kind of like, okay, cool story.
I missed.
I also missed, and I'm glad I missed.
Ninja battle. How much edge?
So much edge. There we go. Mine's gone too. Let's go. Super edge.
Oh no, I was
no. Dang it. My melee wasn't ready.
Get a Magnum.
Brought a bigger. Should have brought a bigger diaper.
wait, is it on? Oh no, it's not.
No.
The pixie
rapidly
the pixie has
like, oh god.
Pixie has anti-diaper color scheme capabilities.
Anti-diaper level 3.
Oh no, I didn't. Just barely hit you with that. Let's go.
Get that mess out of my chest.
Oh no! He did the counter, and my dog's awake. Oh no, he's gonna 1 out.
Roo roo roo.
Ow.
Yeah, that's the yo. I need to go out face.
Oh, he's like looking at you. Oh shit.
Yeah. He walks to the door, and then if I'm like not already getting up, he kind of looks around the corner like yo.
Like fuck you mean I'm not going outside.
So
I was like, no, let me get
around. The funny part where it's cold, he's gonna just be like, as soon as I open the door, he'll be like, oh, never mind. I changed my mind.
Interesting. So yeah, I can see the health bar, but you don't show up on my radar.
You're showing up on my radar right now for some reason. That was weird.
Super Mario.
Oh, because you're like on him. Because you can still see him once he gets to a certain radius.
Okay.
Yeah, while you were still out of range for your like normal stealth, like I could see your health bar, but not your icon on the map, which is ultimately, honestly, what I was more curious about. So it's interesting how that works.
Yeah, because I figured you would, because the data uplinks what's sharing it. So I'm guessing another suit. We don't have to really test it, but I'm guessing another suit that doesn't have the data uplink won't actually share that info.
I'm actually really surprised that worked.
But we'll need like a
Okay, he's got the right idea.
We'll need like to have a support and an Agzaku, and then like on one team, and then the other team do the stealth. So whatever team, yeah, I'll do the Pixie, and I'll put you two on the same team, and then that way I can just pull your stream up the same way I just did.
Do I make it big screen on my end? Like I've got the little picture-in-picture thing.
I just resized it to where it would just work, like where it just fit over top of mine.
Oh, so you became Bethesda, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, I just realized I'm trying not to say it just works or it just worked or anything like that, because it's just like straight up like that they ruin the ability to say that. Like I didn't realize.
Server. Oof.
Hey,
oof. But yeah, I feel like the GAN, it's kind of cool that it's found a place, but I'm still not afraid of it because I can just shoot it because it has a giant target in the shape of a shield. It doesn't count as a
Shields
shield.
Are not scary when they actually are hitboxes, right?
Yeah, like
normal ones.
Come on, guys, give the GAN a shield to actually use.
We need to start a meme campaign on Twitter. Hashtag give the Gian a shield. We can refine it a little bit, you know, but we'll get it. We'll get the ball rolling. Are we checking anything else?
Yeah, it was something else. What do you want the configuration to be?
I wanted to do it without, right? I'll be the Axaku.
Okay, so Axaku, Gustav go some type of support, and because that way it's because I'm wondering if you can pick it up,
but not the gunner.
but not the gunner, not something that has anti-stealth.
So gun cannon too. I'll do that.
Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll go just the pixie again.
Gun cannon to have anti-stealth.
Hopefully it doesn't. I don't think it does.
We want to do anti-stealth and stealth, right? Discord issues.
Yes.
Yes, it's showing a red bar for me.
Yeah, we just had some lag. Are we good?
Yeah, we're back.
I can hear you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I think it had a hiccup there for a
So
second.
what was that you're saying, Emblem?
Are we doing stealth suit and Axaku?
No.
Okay.
So you're the Axaku being the anti-stealth, and
right.
I'm gonna be the stealth suit. No. I mean, we're just gonna show it on your end. So we gotta show it like. I mean, you could.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I still want to see the bar thing if it can also be seen by a support, and then share it if there's an anti-stealth. Because if your anti-stealth is working, then what should happen is he should be able to pick it up and share it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Mecha, just pick a unit that has observational data link. Is what it comes down to. But not anti-stealth. Yeah, so he's picking a gun cannon too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It doesn't. Well, it really doesn't matter what mecha is in this case.
Well, from my perspective,
yeah, we just need
to be able to do it.
Oh crap! We need to.
Oh shit! We're switched.
we need actually. Okay, I'll just stream. I'll pull up Gustav's stream.
So what do I need to be?
Gun Cannon 2 works if he's the Axaku. Gun Cannon 2 works.
Okay.
That works. I'm not gonna say it.
There we go.
Okay, and while this is starting, I am going to go let him out because he's like, really, man? Really?
Ooh, let the dogs out.
Not doing it.
Woof. Come on, Gustav. Where my dogs at?
No, thank you.
Chat, where my dogs at? Franker's in chat, boys. Come on.
Where my dogs at?
We literally only need one, okay? This is a pretty low hype stream. No, I took care of it myself. Yeah. I'm used to it. Don't pity laugh me, Gustav, okay?
I'll dog my damn self.
You have to train chat to meme properly sometimes, you know? There you go. I got you, bud. There's a Franker Z.
Wow, look at that. It's so cute.
I go to Magnum real quick. All right, let's see. Frankers. Oh, I got a bonus chest. So. All right. The dogs have been unleashed. We are good to go. All you get is a cool cat. I say let the dogs out, not the cats out. Because I had one job. I say health bar from all the way over there.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
All right, so I don't know if that's a stealth guy, but I see somebody in the map. Do you see him, Gustav?
I'm the stealth one. Okay, so you should be seeing a bar coming up.
Yeah, I see the command. The Axaku over there, whatever that is.
Do you see me now?
I don't see anybody yet. I only see one person on the map.
Okay, what about now?
I see you coming up now.
Can Gustav see me, though?
I only see the one bar.
Okay, so...
So does it have observational data on the other one?
No, nobody the Axaku
from your perspective, Mecha. It just has anti-stealth. So I can see both players on my map. Well, not anymore. Whoever stealth might not be moving.
Sorry. Now I'm moving now. Hang on, I'm trying to bring up.
So I'm trying not to look at you because I'm not trying to put the health bar up. If you want to do something else, because like I'm pretty sure as soon as I have line of sight, the health bar will, well, maybe it won't. Here, Gustav, go somewhere else. Like
Yeah, I'm just
break line
walking
of
in
sight with the
circles.
enemy. Here, don't stop attacking Gustav, let him break line of sight.
Yeah, I'm just walking around in circles right now for myself.
Okay, here,
I'm
try to
behind
move
you right now, I
right now.
think.
I'm walking over now. Can you see? Well, shit, I can't even I can't even see
Let's
it.
see.
Yeah, you probably
I
have to have data link for the health
see
bar to even show up. I guess you don't see a health bar at all.
No, I don't. I don't see shit. I just
How
see you.
about now?
No.
Can you get closer? Come get line of
Okay.
sight of me.
Well, he'll see it once he gets line of sight because I was
I say because
data link.
I'm a support, so I got a pretty decent radius on this.
Are you
thing.
sure? I don't.
Get closer. Come into the Thunderdome.
Yeah, like okay, now
do the
yeah,
same thing.
like the Axaku inched just a little bit closer to me, and I can see him.
Can you see Pixie?
But I
yet?
can't see the Pixie.
Yeah, you
I
shouldn't be
can't
able
see
to.
the
You
Pixie
shouldn't be able
either,
to see
so-
the health bar or the pixie. Period. Because I think
Well,
the
I don't
anti-stealth
have.
until you shoot
I
me.
think it'll be when I don't think it'd be. I think it's only when I deal damage because I don't have observational data link though.
So let me go ahead and make this full screen and then swap between things. And let me go because I know you're. But he has observational data link. Is my point.
Right, but we don't have shared skills, so
But
I'm
like
not getting any effects from it. So
he
this makes
doesn't.
sense.
He sees me walking around. He can actually see me. Go up to that building, Gustav. That slanted building.
Can he see
So
you?
you can't see me, but you can. Like you would be
So, I mean,
definitely in
I don't
radar
think you
range.
can't see him.
That yeah, that
Like
little
he-
slanted
shit.
building to your left.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on,
Okay, I was
stop
going the
fighting.
right way.
Stop fighting. No. Yeah. Sorry, I'm probably
I'm probably-
behind a second.
All right, so I'm on it. I'm like just
And
at it.
and can neither of you see me right now?
I can see you on my radar, but I don't have a
So
health
you-
bar.
Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing me on his radar yet.
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
no health
I'm-
bar.
Oh,
Try
now I
to
got
now
you.
now go
There
look
you
at
are.
me. Now go look at me. Okay,
Yeah,
now
I
I
see
can
it
see
now,
you.
but that's because he's looking at you. Now it's gone.
wait,
see
is
you,
it
bitch. Yeah,
where
I
you?
can't
Oh,
see your.
yeah, no. My
Yeah,
health
like
bar
I can
disappeared.
visually see you, but I can't see your health bar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you have the anti-stealth on it
It's there now.
and the
but it's
data
probably 'cause you took
uplink.
damage.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
anybody takes damage, you can see it.
You'll-
But yeah, okay. I was curious how that worked. Cool, we did it.
The more we know. The boot.
Oop.
That was not the boot.
I 1, 2, 3, go, normal match.
Yeah.
Yay!
Boot.
That's what they get for tagging you the entire time, Gustav. I got you, pal. Good game, buddy. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, it's like a
These
slap in the
things.
ass, yeah.
The boot.
Oh, come on, bro. I didn't down swing you. Can I get a ban over here?
Just drop
Maybe
hammer.
Badlock.
Could
Maybe
you imagine
Badlock
if we
devs in
fucked
chat.
around too much? Yoink that in a smash.
Just
Oh
got
my
kicked
God.
out of the game.
But so yeah. Now, do we want to talk about the server issues and stuff?
Sure.
It fucking sucked.
Yeah, that was. I
Yeah.
mean, we're still kind of getting some aftermath of it because there's a little bit of I don't know. Every time I've loaded in today, it's said like, and then even yesterday when it was working, it still was like, there's server issues, but you can actually
like
find
yesterday
games.
when it was coming up, it was still pretty turbulent.
I was
But
getting
after
it a lot
certain
too.
point, at the very least, it was letting us like get into games. Yeah, Carl got it real bad when he was doing it.
Oh no!
I had actually ended mine like right before shit started to get bad, so I looked out. But you know, I had to raid someone else, so
on, bro.
they were having a hard time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, and then
I was
that's.
so close to getting that.
But like
shouldn't have tackled.
one thing I will say though that they
Mhm.
did is
Look at that roll.
when it completely went down there, when all of the issues I think started happening, they gave out 10 tokens to everybody in NA. So I'm guessing the issue. I wonder if the issue is also happening to Japanese players.
Well, that was unrelated. That was for the.
That was a different one that
Downtime.
happened.
So that was a
yeah.
different one. Okay, so I
Yeah,
wonder.
that
that
date range.
was stateside only, and that's why it had to be in the shop.
But I'm pretty sure that was for when the a patch went through early. No one updated early could play. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
it
no,
only
there was
came up
there
on our
was.
side.
Oh, I know there was some JP accounts that people had at least that could update at that point. So maybe it was only US accounts
Well,
that
I don't
could
think
do
the
it.
PSN. I think it's more of the client than it was
Yeah,
the PSN account itself.
because they've given us compensation through the game itself before, but because it was a specific client, they had to do it through the store because the
Okay.
guys on the US side don't actually have control of the client.
Because when I heard about it and when that came up, I was just trying. That was when
Fist bump.
that was the
But,
day
yeah.
that I was like, man, I'm having some issues, and there was like one DC, the game just crashed, and then it's kept saying that there's issues, and then like literally later that day, it was when it was like really bad, but it finally started working. I got a few games in, and then the next day was the day that I think I was talking to you guys, and I think I was talking in your chat the next day, Emblem, and then around there, I was like, oh, there's a 10 tokens. I'm guessing whatever happened yesterday is carrying over to today, and it spawned on the NA server or something. So that's what I was thinking. But if that was related to that, then whoop, my bad.
Let's
Do,
see.
do we have any information on that? Like, was there a post that they gave out or something?
I think anything I heard, but I think it was just kind of related to the
people
compensation.
knew about it, but I forget if they actually made a post about it. That's like I hate when pixies come out like that. That shit always scares the shit out of me. Just
Sup?
why?
Sup,
What's
bro?
up? Fuck! Let me get out.
I should have tackled.
Yeah.
I may have killed.
Oh well.
But okay, cool. So yeah, we tested
Mystery
the health bar
solved.
thing. So that's how I'll have to clip that into a couple of pieces and make that into a tip video.
I failed to communicate with server. That's been coming up every time I log in. So
Yeah,
it's,
well that's another
Oh, it
thing.
did it
like,
to you again?
yeah,
at the end of each match, actually.
like
For
at
this
the
one.
at the end
What's happening, ranked?
and every time I log in for sure. Like this time it hasn't been happening.
Yeah, I haven't been getting it like that. Like just yesterday, it was so bad with the failed matchmaking in general. That was a bigger thing.
Yeah,
Speaking of YouTube, Magnum. Sorry, I was just gonna ask real quick. Now that you have your new cheese strat, are you gonna make a clickbait YouTube video that's like, OMG Zeong, like it's a shot of the Zeong like firing his chest beam, and it's like your high score number like there on the side, like crooked, like a little bit tilted, of course, and you're just like
180,000
and that's
damage.
like easy
You
space
won't believe
lands,
the damage at
gonna
the end of
battle
this
operation.
match.
Oh gosh. Well, now that you've mentioned it, that's actually a really good idea for the clickbait video with the highlight.
You need to open it up and like you freaking out at the score and like not showing it, like, oh my god, it's so crazy, and then you cut back to the actual match and just play that clip back with the actual score.
And then I actually have a logo with some music playing right after that.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, smack that like button.
Yeah, it's just your thing of like pulsing effects and stuff.
Yeah,
it's your boy EG Magnum.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we make sure you wear. I don't have a hat, but make sure you wear like a hat backwards with your
we back in it with that
headset
EG
over it, of course.
There we go.
What's going on, Magnum Club? It's good. It's Bill Boy here. I found out a new hot cheat in Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation. It's been winning me all my space games. You guys will be new types in no time. All you need is a Zeong. If you don't have one, just go get that secret code on your mom's credit card and go get some tokens. Use the code underneath in the description, EG20, to save on the token purchase.
Yep, for discounted PSN points.
Anyway, I digress. We've been memeing a little bit too long. Anyway,
yeah.
What podcast related topic were you about to go into?
I mean, well, still server issues.
We were grilling server issues, but like,
yeah, I mean, it's if the tokens weren't related to that, then I'm kind of sad. I was kind of hoping
that we
they
get
would.
some.
Yeah, I hope we get some more in that case. But I will say though, at least as far as the tokens are concerned, it shows that they're paying attention to the NA side of things, at least. So I feel like it's an awesome gesture at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like at the very least, they're willing to do that as a workaround.
Yeah. Well, and I mean at the same time, it's just an NA thing too. I mean I think that's the biggest deal.
Because they could have easily said, well, we don't really have control over that. Maybe they'll do it client side eventually. It was like, nah, fuck that. We got to control the store. We can just give you guys this real quick as a one time.
Yeah, so hopefully we get some more. Hopefully their server issues are finally back in control. Like I'm just trying to I'm wondering what in the world was the cause of this. Is my thing. I'm like, because something's happened and it just deteriorated till.
It's funny because they added, like, if you're translating the message about it, it was something like downtime / maintenance is like, no, you're maintaining it because it went down. Maybe. I don't think that was intentional. I hope not.
Which is the Japanese one for that?
I seen GndmManiac.
Because I know we had one that they were talking about, but that they were just talking about the clan ranked coming Wednesday. I'm guessing that's the usual.
US page is such a joke. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I wish they would get, is just someone to translate the entire website.
Yeah, they say right on the English page, due to unforeseen downtime that occurred at the end of October, we would like to provide a small gift to affected players in the region. It was just the auto update that made it where people couldn't play that whole day.
Yeah, so that was it then. Well, rip. I hope they do something for.
Yeah, there's even a link that explains exactly what it is. We were aware of an issue for players in North and South America who have erroneously received an update that went live early. We're working to resolve the issue, but expect players to be affected until 9 p.m. PDT. Yeah, so it's just for that.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so we got an official thing for that.
Mm-hmm. Rip.
Well, in that case, hopefully we get more because of this, because I know this has affected everybody.
There's the link to the thing too. So I'll post it in my chat. Oh, let me do this. Let me switch to podcast.
So it's on November 25th. The development letter has been updated. No, that's not it. That's something else. Damn it.
But yeah, as far as this goes with the new stuff, hopefully they get it resolved.
Here it is. 24th.
Is it something new?
Failure / maintenance information.
Oh, is that the tweet?
Yeah, that was
the tweet.
They at least acknowledged it the day of.
Mm-hmm.
And they were apologizing for it. As to whether or not they're actually gonna give us anything for it, I don't know. But yeah, they at least acknowledged it on Twitter, so it wasn't like a bunch of us just yelling into the void.
No, I'm trying to remember. Has there been any? What was the last compensation type thing that we got for something like this? Like, I feel like I could just be misremembering, but we had any compensation outside of this?
Not
We
that
have
I
a lot
know
of commemoration, but not compensation.
Yeah,
because I really can't remember a case where we got compensation for any issues on the game. Not that there's, like, I feel like there hasn't been a ton. But like I guess I'm drawing a blank, or maybe this didn't word it that way, so I'm not because it's like, hey, free tokens. But if I just the first time it's happened, like
Yeah, I feel like the bigger ones that we
anything.
remember are just the commemorative ones. But like
Mm-hmm.
you can literally just use the same thing that you do for that for compensation.
Oh yeah, especially if it affects the entire game. Then don't have to worry about it as much. I just wonder if we're gonna get anything, like, because I can see why they did it. The game was fresh and they wanted to, keep the player base engaged. It's like, hey, sorry about that. Here's some free tokens.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that's not there, because that easily could be a thing. Like, hey guys, here you go. You like tokens?
Well, I mean, mobile games do it all the time.
Buy
like,
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Because the thing is,
like tokens.
when you get that, then you spin, and you're like, oh, I should pay more money to spend more. So I mean, there is that devious part of it, but
it's also free shit.
I'm hoping, yeah, it's also free for
curling their mustache. I was like, got him now. All right, so I'm looking at the list, like all of the stuff like this, at least for this one, comes up in red. I'm trying to see if there's any case. Like, I got it down to, there hasn't been a lot of these, by the way. Like, literally, all I did was click more once, and I got to the bottom where it's like pre-downloaded of the main game. Oh, sorry, and I hit it one more time, and it brings up the promotional video for Battle Operation 2. So, update schedule, MS bonus, correction correspondence. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, there are cases where like they gave people DP, and I feel like there was a thing for one of the DLC packs not working, right? So there've been like a couple of cases.
So there has been others.
Yeah, it's like DP, recycle tickets.
Oh,
Yeah,
like they had
recycle
errors
tickets.
on one of the starter packs or something early on.
Yeah, and like for this one with the recycle tickets, I shouldn't have closed it. Let's see. And that's the DP one. Like they're just refunded the difference. Like the recycle ticket one gave everybody that was affected 30 recycle tickets.
Right.
Here it is. Yeah, so apparently for the monthly missions, people weren't getting the recycle tickets properly or something, so they gave people 30 tickets for that. So there have been a couple of things. Something about like the wrong price on the starter pack.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Phenomenon that affected the starter pack. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So for this one, people that bought it didn't get it, and they just gave it to them at a later date. Is that stuff you bought? Well, here you go. You get it later. So there's a few like minor cases of compensation. So it does exist.
So, do we want to go ahead and up with the clan rank stuff, or because I
Sure.
that's pretty much about all I got for the server.
Oh my
issues.
God! Oh, everything's awful. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Did you we like made up a fan theory that you were like waist deep in dishwater at Cracker Barrel, and that you potentially like drowned in the dish pit. Is there you good, buddy? Did you bring your floaty? Good. I'm glad to have you here, man. Is everything all right?
Sleep is interesting.
Sleep is an abstract concept.
Okay,
I bet I threw everybody off, didn't I?
No, man, we just you're good.
Wait, so you just started?
No. Man, we just moved
like,
on.
wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Sorry about that.
Man, life happens. The important thing is that you're here now, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm readjusting.
Yeah, I bet I threw everybody off.
You sure did, but that's okay because you're more important than the podcast. Glad you're here. Oh, there's a Gustav. There we go.
Oh wow, I'm actually in my spot on this one.
Nice.
No, we actually already told him our fan.
Hey, we're all in our spots.
Our fanfic.
I just need to move. Emblem over a little bit, and I'm good to go. Oh, now it's even worse. Oh wait, I'm moving Maniac, not Emblem.
Oops. Can you keep up with this? Am I still in frame?
Now you're off. Dang it. Okay, there we go.
Oh, come back.
Okay, we got
it. The only thing that can keep me in this place is an act guy.
There we are.
Cool. Well, that was a quick fix for me. But anyway, Maniac, how was your week? I guess we'll go ahead and do that.
My week doesn't really exist. Well, do you know what's funny? Is that there's a particular suit that I finally figured out. And that is the Gian. I have been able to pull off some really good damage. Other than that, you
know. I mean, that buff, we just got done talking about that buff. What do you think about it?
I think it really needed it.
I still think it needs even more, to be honest, but they could leave it where it's at and just give it a shield, and I think it would be fine.
If
I
they
think it might
if they
need a
made
nerf
the if they
at that
made
point.
the if they made the shield a shield, yes, it would really help.
I think it might even need a little bit of a nerf at that point, even, which, I mean, with what else is already out, I think is fine, because the thing is, look at the damage. I mean, it does have more damage. When it gets on a support, they're definitely dead. Like,
Yeah.
but the
Once you
thing
pull off
is,
a nice combo, yeah.
yeah, but the thing is, when a BD2 gets on a support, they're most likely dead anyway, and it has a shield. So,
And it's more survivable in general.
and it's more so, yeah, exactly. So that's, I mean, you pretty much already are killing the support with something like a BD2, and it's like, go ahead and just give it a shield. What's wrong with, not making that shield a shield? I don't see, like, maybe their excuse right now, actual excuse, is which I don't know if they've actually given one for whatever balance reasons they said, but I feel like their actual excuse right now is that it might be too hard to fix the animation with it and the model. But I mean,
I can understand that.
they would just have to show that it's destroyed. They just have to put grooves in all around to where it wouldn't interfere with the actual, like, where
Missiles.
missiles come out
Yeah.
of. But they would just have to make it look broken enough, and
Yeah.
color it, make it really off colored and damaged colored looking, I guess. Put scuff all
Just
over
like
it.
the guard.
Yeah. Only that thing actually breaks in half. Like, but I mean, that's the thing. Like, you've got the guard custom at that point, which I feel you could probably take in the, what is it? What's the level 3 on that thing? Is that 400?
Yeah, it goes 300
yeah.
to 400.
Yeah, and then the Gans starts at 400, right? Like, I feel like you could take the custom in and do just as well, if not better, just because the shield's actually a shield at that cost.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. And it's not like its shield is huge. Like, you could, if you've got decent aim, you can still leg that thing really easily. So,
It'd be interesting. Like, with the game having a dodge roll, like if it's just a 1v1 scenario, like I think it'd be a toss up between who would win. Because if the guards rush you down, you just throw out a heated bomb. Like you boost through it, but there'd be that, and you just roll out of the melee. That's curious. Like the guards probably got an easier, slightly easier time. Do you know how many needle bombs it takes to stagger Maniac?
too many.
think 2.
2? No way.
No, it's
Needle
a lot
missile?
more than that. I get hit like
Well, no,
by,
the bomb?
No, I'm
no,
talking
no.
about the needle missiles, not
Oh,
the
needle missiles. Oh, it takes like about half the magazine.
Yeah, because I mean, if they're not doing anything like maneuver armory or
Yeah.
whatever, it should only be 1 on the hide bombs. But
Yeah.
okay. I guess you would just needle missile them back. That's interesting. Both of them have high damage output. That's pretty curious. I think you go either way.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it takes almost their entire clip to stagger me when I'm playing support, though.
I think it depends on where they're hitting you.
Does that actually
I
factor
don't think
in?
it. I don't
I
think
was
it
gonna
does.
say, I don't think that factors in at all. Like, I've gotten, like, here's my point of reference. I'm using the minigun on the Dom Barrage, and I stagger it with the minigun before they can stagger me with the needle missiles half the time.
Well,
Because I have more range and I've already started shooting them. But even then,
I think the barrage doesn't need as much as the Gian with the needle missiles.
I mean, it's still about half your clip before you stagger somebody. It's quite a bit that you have
Well,
to
yeah.
hit with the barrage.
I think more of what you're. Well, you did kind of jump to something else. Like that aside, I've like to kind of like make a more relevant statement to what Maniac was saying. I stagger people shooting him just in the shield all the time, so and like it feels like it's about the same. But I guess I don't really have any like comparison for that either. But I've never heard anything saying that you get different stagger results based on where you shoot. Like a shot to the foot seems to stagger just as well as a shot to the chest, from what I could tell.
Okay.
But like, again, I see a lot of them with the Dom Barrage. So, I mean, I just minigun it till it gets staggered, and then just beam it, because chain the staggers together, and then you're probably going to still be coming at me because running away at that point is, well, you're already there, and then my missiles are also already in the air. So then the missiles stagger, and then I just finish off with the minigun, or hit you with the beam to stagger you again, then finish you off with either the missiles or mini. Like, I don't know. I normally can stagger that thing way too many times for, and I mean it's just because its shield is not a shield. Like the health buff was nice, but I still don't feel like it was enough.
Right. Well, also, the whole point of the Gian is not really it to be by itself. It's a team.
Yeah.
It's a team unit. You have to have your allies with you.
Yeah.
To carry out the damage.
Your pocket raid. You supplement your blues.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really.
You want like, I don't know. Let's see here. You want your gym custom with a bazooka to stun the guy, and then you go in and then you do your melee. That's kind of how you have to use it.
So it looks like 13 to 12 shots with the needle missile, and it'll get us done.
Oof.
That's not bad. I mean, like
For
how much
fast it fires? Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, it is. The rate of fire does feel a little bit slower than Vulcan's, so that might be a thing too.
Well, I mean, it's missiles. It doesn't like.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
small caliber rounds.
Right, but I'm more just looking at it in regards to like, I guess realism, but I'm more thinking about like it existing in a video game world where balance exists. So it probably is a tad bit worse than just like a Vulcan rush in that regard. So
yeah, because their
missiles
missiles in the most rudimentary term, they're literally just being launched at something. So it's pretty much just like a Vulcan in your shield. And it's interesting because they come out of the shield in a pattern.
Yeah,
So
they
in
kind of
different
go.
ones.
It goes, I think, clockwise, I believe.
Yeah. Which is really weird that they even had that level of detail for it. Because, like, what? Even in Versus, it just pulls them out in waves.
Well, they do have some of that going on because I mean the weapons definitely come out of the cannons and stuff. Like if you get what I'm saying, like whatever hole he said hole, like the way for the ballistic to exit from, like it comes out of there. Like I don't know.
Yeah, the missile tubes. There you go.
Right. Like I've had have you ever like been swapping a stagger and you're just like spamming a shoot button and like while your suit's like ready, like pulling up the rocket, if you shoot too fast you'll actually like shoot the ground at your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a clip where I've been to mass produce and like my reticule's facing downwards but my cannons are readying up, so they're doing a thing to where they just move and it's like shoot straight up into the air, stuff like that. So that makes sense.
Oh, I really hate the yep, what's it called? The suit I hate on all the time. Zommel. Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Jeez, that poor thing.
I just feel bad for it.
It's dead. Like you pretty much sign your fucking will off to like your teammates at that point.
For real though, real talk. Type B, the Type B that came out. Oh my gosh, when you see a Zommel, you're just like, oh, big missile time. Your bar takes 3 years to ready up.
Like finally, I can.
But you're just like I can. I mean, like if they see you, the missile again to kind of backtrack on that statement, or not backtrack, but repeat, be redundant. The missile is slow, but so a Zommel can actually dodge if they're paying attention. But the thing is, you hit it, you've actually staggered it, and then you just missile barrage, beam it to death, hit it with a cannon, missile barrage again, whatever. It's done. Zommel dead. It's kind of silly.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like Zommels and Zocs are pretty easy to stun lock into.
Oh yeah, with the Type B. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, just in general, for how big they are, you can easily just have like maybe you or one other teammate can easily just stun them to death and then kill it.
Yeah, as long as you have like any kind of like hard stagger from bullets, long barrel, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's been like, I love when I see another person going like Dom Barrage. I have my Dom Barrage. It's like, okay, they have Zoc. They're done. Dual Dom Barrage combo. Let's go. And then somebody dodges because they're like typing in chat 2 supports or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing that. I know you know exactly what they're saying because they'll have like the number 2 and like one phrase that's like this long, or it's a short phrase with like one number in the middle, and it's normally the number of either the Dom Barrage, the one that readied up second. And I'm like, oh man, here we go. Here it is. But yeah, the other things we've already covered, by the way, are the Gunner Gundam level 2,
I
the
wish I had.
Scope dog.
Zaku, yeah, the Scope Dog, Zaku
Our
Flipper.
beautiful, beautiful scope dog. I don't have yet either.
So what are your
It's so
thoughts on
sad.
those though? Have you played against one?
Oh my gosh, those flippers are so useful. They are very useful, especially in space. Oh my gosh.
You could have used them tonight in that dishwater, right?
Oh my gosh.
He was probably having a nightmare of it.
Well, the thing is like, what I find funny is that it takes like the flipper takes advantage of that anti-air gun really, really well, like better than the F2, because it has a higher ranged stat.
Oh, does it?
So yes, it
Ooh.
has a higher ranged stat than the F2, and it uses the anti-air gun.
How many?
You are pumping out really nice damage. Gustav, you have it, right?
How many long slots
Yeah.
does it have?
That's
I
a good
do.
question.
I'll go look. I was doing
It's probably one of
gaming
the suits
stuff.
that has like low long but high melee.
No, it's the other way around. It actually
way
has
around.
high shooting and low melee.
No. Sorry, I use the wrong terms. A lot of close, but not as many long.
Yeah, the part slots.
Oh, part slots, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that sounds about right.
I mean, my question
Let me
is can
double-check.
you get the same benefit, say, out of the F2? I'm looking at the F2 right now. It has 6 long, but that's not the level
So
we're
let's
looking
see.
for.
Are we looking for the level 1 or 2?
Either let's go. Well, here, let me find the level 1. Do I have the level 1?
Okay, so the level 1's 300, level 2's 350 for the
Yeah, so
flipper.
it's 677 for
Mhm.
the level 1.
Whoa. Okay, never mind. That beats the level 3 F2 for long range slots.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I figured it'd be
You can,
worse.
if I'm not mistaken, you can
Level
probably
1,
throw
2,
all
and
four, nearly
8,
all 4 shooting programs on it.
Let's see, what do I got on?
Yeah, like I saw pretty much. Here's been my experience with seeing one is I get like if I'm in just like the mass production gun cannon, like I suddenly I'm like, oh no, somebody's got the hay gun, and then I'm like,
Mhm.
please don't be, and I'm just looking at my health go just like boom, 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 like
Yeah.
each time, and that's why I kind of compare it to the like playing 200 and finding a GM light is just seeing your health get chunked from each beam hitting you. The only thing is the anti-air actually has some good range on it at like what,
Oh, yeah.
350, something like that.
The striped beam rifle has good range too. Like I'd probably say it's comparable, isn't it?
Is it that?
I
It's
mean,
300,
it
right?
depends. It depends on like.
I mean, that's still good. 300
Well, I mean,
range.
even at
but
base,
yeah.
because I mean, it's only a 5 range increase per level. So I mean, Gustav, you have it up. What's the range increments on the striped compared to the default? Like the default stripe compared to the default AA. Like AA might edge it out a little bit, but it can't be by much.
Let's see. So for
Here,
the
I'm looking
AA,
at the stripped right now.
you didn't mean just the power for it?
No,
So
the range.
The range is 350 for the AA. Let me get the light real quick.
Light is 2. Wait. For level 1, it's
60.
250.
Yeah.
For the
I was
striped
gonna
beam
say the
rifle.
level
But
4 is
you're gonna be
265.
using the level 3 probably, so you're gonna. So
So
like at the
that's
same cost, you're looking at what's the level 5?
even level 4 is like 265.
270. If you're doing the level 5 or the level, yeah. doing the level 5 GM. If you're doing the the
What's
270.
the spray guns range? And is it 200?
The spray
Yeah, 200.
gun is 200. Yeah.
And it goes up
For
to
some reason-
220.
For some reason, I was thinking that the striped beam gun had 350 base.
No.
Okay.
Be cool if it did.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like 350 is actually pretty good for a distance.
Oh no, I mean, don't get me wrong. You're absolutely right. I just thought it was a little bit better than that.
But that being said, the stripe rifle is the longest range thing that it can rock. Because even the 100mm only goes up to 250.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
But
what about the rocket launcher?
Yeah, for the light?
Oh no,
Light
no,
armor
I thought
doesn't
you were
use Zook.
talking. You said
No,
AA. No, yeah, no, I know. You said.
Oh,
I thought
you
said
mean
AA.
okay?
So I
So
thought
the
you were
AA
talking
with the
about
grenade
backwards.
launcher? Are you talking about the grenade launcher on the anti-air?
no.
No, I was talking.
We can look
about
at that though. Like
the
the
flipper
grenade
can use a
launcher
rocket
itself
launcher.
is on 325.
Oh yeah, it can use a bazooka and
Here, I can look at the bazooka.
Bazooka is
I'm gonna take a look at that.
375 at level 1. 380 at 2. Goes all the way up to 390 for 4. Well, no, 5. So like 395, it doesn't let it go to 400. Because
But
then you're
still-
talking about like long range rifle.
Rocket
Kinda
level
like-
2 tops. So.
yeah.
I mean, if you're doing the rocket, you're probably going to be pretty close doing the bazooka melee combo. But my point with the anti-air though is you got that good range, and you can just sit there and poke the support from a safe distance.
It's awesome for like really open space maps because of that. You just have a lot of poke potential in this, so you don't have to try to get in there with your fists and all that.
Yeah, and then if any,
I honestly feel like well,
But
good.
that's really fun to do still.
I was gonna say the Sturmfaust, and then it has a grenade if you really get up close and personal with anything. So you have some really good close range options that are gonna deal some massive damage.
Yeah,
It's
I would
only-
do like a low cost camper.
That's
Kinda. Yeah, especially if you're running with bazooka.
I mean, you could do it with both. Like, imagine your AA guns or shotgun, but you can confirm for longer distances. So you stagger to AA gun, switch to your underrail, pop them again, maybe Sturmfaust, and you're closing the gap the entire time. I don't know what the ready
I
up
don't
time
know
is
if
on
you have.
Sturmfaust.
I was gonna say I don't think you have enough time with the Sturmfaust to stun lock.
Let's see, yeah,
That's fine. I
Starfall
mean,
is
you
a
just
little
lead with
slow.
whatever.
You do that first.
You might
and
have to
then
do that first.
To the underrail.
Yeah, whichever one is better for lead, but you do that, then just set up with the other stuff. I think you could pretty much just like death walk people like the
And then when you finally close in, you camera gun them. No.
Oh yeah, and then
I
it's
think having
it's
combo control
melee.
would be useful.
We didn't talk about its melee too. Like it
Oh
has
yeah,
that
it has
recon
the-
double
yep.
punch thing. Like that
With
is
combo
juicy.
controller.
So
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, like that is tasty.
That knee and the overhead's so hype. I love that they put that on another suit.
And I like having the extra hit too, because playing the recon, it felt kind of awkward to me to initiate, but it could just be lack of practice. But I think being able to lead with a punch and then go into the downswing will kind of help you line up a little bit better in some cases too. So that should be pretty nice.
But the stun potential of the anti-air is actually pretty high, which is kind of the crazy thing. And since supports are slow, it's really easy to aim that on a support. So it's like it's a suit that I could actually aim with. Sadly, did not get to try the anti-air because I don't have that on my alt yet. But I think I could probably bought it. So whoops. But I did take it in with just the machine gun just to try that out, and it worked out pretty well.
Are there any low cost like 300 cost raids that have like a long distance attack outside of the flipper? Like think of like the Gelgoog at 400. Or which one is it? Is it the Marine that's the raid at the 400?
Yeah,
40,
Marine's the raid goog.
I mean,
okay.
Let me take a look.
Maybe there's something range-wise, guard custom or the goof custom is the only two
for 350.
For 350, yeah.
Well, what about 300?
GM Light.
Oh,
it's Zuda. You got the Zuda.
So,
well, Zuda.
But I mean, Zuda's not a constant, as much of a constant fire. It's more of a counter sniper type.
Well, I was actually going to say, like, you could even play it as kind of like a low cost go Goog in that case. Like instead of just doing like longer, your damage is more spread out because you're using a machine gun, but you have pretty decent range. So I mean, you can kind of just poke people. Like you can poke supports that are set up from relative safety as well. So it does. It seems like it has decent options. Gustav, what's the range on a Sturmfaust?
Oh
Is it like
shit! I'm
100?
actually like in a match. I think it's like
Oh shit.
200.
Is
Because I
it
know it's one of the
Sturmfaust
shorter on it, so I think it's
250?
200.
I think Sturmfaust
I'm
did
not sure.
250. I can look real quick. I think it's funny though that I go to like a support where I know that a Sturmfaust is on it rather than going to the suit that we're looking at.
I just went straight
Oh,
to
it
the
is.
trope.
It
and
is
then-
200. It is 200. Okay, never
Okay, it
mind.
is 200.
Okay.
Yeah, so you probably won't be able to like transition to Sturmfaust too well. Although maybe you could, you actually get a little bit of extra range out of it with the explosion. It's like blow it up in their face. A surprise.
I mean,
yeah, I
this
love
suit
doing that
has
with
decent
cannons.
speed too, so you like closing in with it. You'll, unless you're doing it from way like at the very edge of your anti-air gun or whatever you're using to lead with, like you'll get in range for that.
For sure. But yeah. Any thoughts on the Gunner Gundam level 2? What do you think about that, Maniac?
I wish I had it. I really want the level 2 Gunner Gundam. Finally having a 450 Gunner Gundam. Holy cow. Oh gosh dang. I don't even have it. I didn't even put it in the wiki yet. Oh my god. See, like that I really want the level 2. Holy cow. Once it dropped, I'm like, yeah, right when I can't spend money. Thanks, game.
I mean, you know, Maniac, next time you're floating over to gift like 50 or whatever, maybe we should like just think like, well, maybe I want to get the flipper or the Gunner Gundam.
That's
just
enough. I don't have the flipper. I want the flipper. I don't have the gunner, and I want the gunner. Like, I'm starting not to get suits that I want. Oh, was it? What did I get?
I'm trying to test something with the
Box.
flipper, and like nothing has bazookas in free practice. They give them all like machine guns and shit.
Yeah, they give them all beam rifles and machine guns. They don't give them Zooks because they didn't make it with the meta in mind.
But yeah, do you think the Gunner Gundam is kind of outclassed at 450?
It can hold its weight. The only issue the only issue that the Gunner Gundam honestly has is the fact that it doesn't have, like, it almost has nothing in terms of anti-melee. But it has the range and damage to help the team immensely. It's just, once you have a raid on you, you're fucking dead. But I think that's all supports at that point.
You're also competing with the Mudrock.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing, but you can also remember the Gunner Gundam full charge does piercing though. That's another thing you want to keep in mind. So if you have a nice group of enemies just right there, you could just fully charge it and just pierce right through them. You can easily get off collectively over 5,000 damage.
Yeah, but that's just a niche burst compared to consistent easy
That's
damage.
true. That's true.
So that's I don't know. I wouldn't view it as like a good comparison. Like I'd probably view it as like you caging it like a double pierce. Like I'm not saying the gunner's bad. I think it's fine at level 2 as well. It's a bit different. Like in some cases a bit different. I feel like the Mudrock can fill a similar role with its cannon swapping. Like its beam rifle has really good range. Like it doesn't have the anti-stealth and it has a shield and is also maneuverable. But like if I was comparing the two, it probably depends on what I'm feeling. But if I had to like say which one I would probably say is better between the two, I'd still give it to the Mudrock.
I would also agree.
That.
I mean, for me, I like the cannon style better. But I mean, I tried it I think the suit's cool. I didn't know it charged its beam in like 1.5 seconds or something
Yeah.
dumb like that.
Yeah.
Like, that is
Oh, did you not
ridiculous.
have a chance to play it before?
No, I didn't get it till they put it in the ticket shop. So I was like,
Gotcha.
I'll get it for tickets. Why not? But like, so it's kind of more of a sniper play style, and snipers and me don't really mix too well. But so like, I would also say the Mudrock is probably the top tier for that, and then I also like the Dom Barrage, of course.
Well, you also have to think about this though. The Mudrock was built for kind of more of a mid-ranged
I think
combat.
the Mudrock's all range, honestly.
Yeah, like
I
you
think
can
it's at every range.
you can definitely just cannon people because that beam has some good range. I mean, like when I say, I mean sniper range though, it doesn't have sniper range, but and then that's kind of what the gunner fits is sniper range. But then you could do some close range though, like you cannon into your little beam, swap to your grenade wrist thing, stagger them again with that, then go back to a cannon, hit them with the beam again, and then hit them with the sword if you
Yeah.
want to, if you've maneuvered around them because you're actually decently fast. Like the only
That's
thing
the
faster
thing
than
that
it
the
is the
Mudrock does is literally just it always has something to throw at you. Like that's one of the bigger things
Yeah.
about that suit.
I guess I just liked its simplicity, that's all.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a sniper, and it does a damn good job at it.
But yeah, and then like I'll see it pierce maybe 2 people though, is what I've seen for the piercing.
Well, it's able to pierce as many
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, as far as
within
the
its range.
as
But
far as like seeing that 3 or 4
Right.
kind of shot, it's pretty rare. But I see it do a lot of 2-person pierce quite a bit because I've played with the heavy Gundam a lot, and I get a lot of 2s. But then it's kind of like with the Zoc 2. There's that one time that you catch like everybody in a hallway, and man, does it feel juicy. But
Well, so it's kind of interesting to put it like this because I always advocate this a little bit when I talk about suits and stuff. So obviously, as like I place my opinion on support as a whole, but if we want to look at it in regards to like suits in its particular role, would you say that would you guys say that personally the Gunner Gundam level 2 and like the Sniper 2, like which one do you think would, let's see, are there any other sniper suits at that cost?
400? I mean, you got Sniper Custom.
White Dingo as well.
Yeah,
Sorry,
White
we're
Dingo,
talking about level
Sniper
2,
2.
so it's 450.
Oh, 450.
Yeah, so White
Oh,
Dingo,
450.
Sniper
White
2,
Dingo,
I think it's still
Sniper
there.
2. Yep. Yep.
Custom tapers out at that point, I think.
Yeah, because it's
so it's just a 3, right? Oh, Gun Cannon 2 level
Well, I
2 as
mean-
well, but I mean that doesn't even count.
Gun Cannon 2 level 2 doesn't exist yet.
Okay, never mind.
You have the
Definitely doesn't
Gun
count.
Cannon level.
I would think that was next. Like if they give it to the gunner,
That's a
they should
cannon
give it to
suit,
the
though.
gun cannon
I,
too.
like I
just
said,
for
I'm
shits.
talking about
they
snipers.
need to buff the gun
Right.
cannon 2 first. Just saying.
Yeah, it's true. That should
That
come
is
with
true.
it though. Like that just has to come with the package. If they actually retouch that suit, they just need to buff it.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider the Jaeger a sniper either.
You got the Goku
It
ground type.
can be, but yeah.
You got the Goku
There's
ground
some
type.
Definitely
Can do.
sniper.
I don't know.
It
I feel
has
like the
the
Jaeger
range.
excels. Yeah, but
It-
I mean, I feel like the Jaeger
it-
excels in mid range where you're just like
it
popping
does.
shots and getting stuff in.
does.
There's the
I
beam
personally
spot.
wouldn't consider it a sniper, where it's like dedicated long range shooting and stuff.
Yeah, you can play it like that, but I don't think it has enough damage just playing it. Well, I mean, kinda, but
It does because it has like its
Yeah.
first thing to follow
Yeah.
up on too. There are a lot of people who play it like charging their main weapon only, and they'll pretty much like ask you what you're doing with your life if you're actually trying to burst fire with it.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
mean,
well, okay.
then I'll show them my game that has like 170,000 damage, and I'll be like, "That's why I'm burst firing, because you deal more." But let's see, what else do we got? We got the ground type. So I guess you could say the Jaeger and the ground type. I don't think I actually have the 2.
The ground type Gelgoog?
No, the ground type Goku. It's
Oh, yeah, that's
prototype.
450?
Yeah, it goes 450 now. Yeah.
Okay.
Its
I forgot all
prototype
about that.
has the range to be a sniper. So
Yeah,
if you
'cause
want
it
to
is a
play it like
sniper
that.
slot.
It's
Yeah,
essentially just like a poor man's fucking gunner at that point.
Yeah, it is. But
That's interesting.
most of the time, I just throw the Goog rifle on the ground type.
That's what I do now.
That's why I forgot about it, because that's normally
Yeah.
what I do if I bother with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could also, I mean, if you want to also throw something else in that kind of category, you could also start talking about like the gun tank. But
I mean, the tank units are kind of a whole different thing.
yeah, well, the more meta ones like the Hildolfer and stuff, that you're playing more right in someone's face because you're bumping them. But
yeah, you're running them over and then cannon shotting them at point blank. Yeah.
I mean, there are people who can do work in the like just the normal gun tank though. So fair enough.
That is true.
But yeah, as far as stuff that it has to compete with, I think really you're looking at. I mean, what? Okay, I don't have the Sniper 2.
What? Which Sniper 2?
I don't. I mean, I've got the white
normal
Dingo,
Sniper
but
2.
the GM Sniper 2, I don't think I have.
You don't have the level 2 of it?
No, I don't even know if I have the level 1.
Because those should be in the DP shop.
I mean, it's live munitions versus like beams and stuff too, but like
Well, and then
it's all right.
You also have to think about this though. The Sniper 2's sniper rifle does, if I'm not mistaken, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure a hit takes him to the knee.
I actually don't remember. Let me go look.
Because I thought the sniper rifle was able to take somebody to the knee.
I feel like if it did, people wouldn't run the MG as much as they do. But like, let's see.
People like their like meme styles.
Well,
I say meme style, but they can put up high damage.
The MG does a lot of damage. Like the bullpup is not something to laugh about. It can do damage.
I know. When I'm in raid, I laugh my ass off. I'm like Hero Yui. Like Hero Yui in my cockpit in my raid. I see him with the sniper, with the machine gun, and it's like, ha! You have no stuns. Like, do murder, death, kill.
Oh shit! That might be another good clip of just him laughing. All right, I'll sort in the sniper 2 real quick. I don't think so, but like, we'll see.
But overall, I think it definitely fits the sniper role probably the best out of the suits, unless the GM Sniper 2 kind of actually.
I mean, it's literally a dedicated sniper Gundam.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You can't really ask for much better than that, save just giving it like a shield or. You know what? Actually, the GM Cannon 2 is a.
GM Cannon level 2 is a 450. Yeah. And
what is the range on it though?
On the cannons?
Mostly just because it has beam cannon, so it's a bit more straightforward than like nailing with splash damage and all that.
Let me take a look at
600. So yeah, it actually has the range.
Yeah.
So you would have to compete with that too. The only
So
thing
yeah,
is it doesn't have the
it's just
damage.
regular stun with the rifle.
Like you have to hit with both beams to really get that damage.
I mean that's where it becomes more of a cannonish suit than like
a
dedicated sniper.
See, I can't figure out a combo with the GM Cannon 2.
I mean, I just
deal
cannon
damage.
the MG.
Yeah, I was about to say like you just can't really combo with it.
I just got to bully and like be at range for both of them.
I don't know. The GM Cannon 2 still feels like a cannon suit to me.
It is technically.
Yeah. Well, with that in mind, I'm just saying like it's a bit more straightforward beams, but like considering that you have to hit with both, and the fact that you're likely gonna keep in mind that you want to be in range of both your weapons. Those two aspects definitely have it play into the cannon thing.
Yeah, that's
a lot more than it being a dedicated sniper.
I normally play it like up in the fight,
just because you guys said that it can compete for that slot, and I was more just I said that because I was just more saying like it seems like a cannon suit.
Yeah, I was gonna say until I was like, oh yeah, its damage is kind of meh if you try to play it at range. Because like even if you hit with both, like that's still just 2,000 base damage. Like if you're gonna look at anything else, you can charge up a beam rifle and do that much damage.
God, I forgot that the regular Sniper 2 actually doesn't have that Vulcan pot on it.
Yeah.
It's just bald.
What's the range on the What's the machine gun they added? The bullpup one that they gave the custom that the gun cannon 2 can use.
Oh, the Jim
325.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, GM cannon, whatever. I always mix those two up.
The
What's the
It's
range
like
again?
300 or something.
325.
Hold on.
325.
What's the range on the
Okay.
cannons?
600.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, man. From downtown,
Okay.
they're
Yeah, that's
beams.
why I was like,
you're
they're
at,
like,
you're at half your range, yeah. So I feel like you'd be like kind of mid range of that one if I
well,
was
then
playing it.
my thing is, as I've said before, it is definitely a thick suit with 29 to both range defenses and 20. I do have a part on it, but 15 base melee defense is pretty nice, and you got a shield, so I mean you can get in there and kind of get in the thick of things without worrying about dying too much. Just throw on a melee defense of some kind,
It's so damn big.
pretty much. But
Man, 400
okay.
is a massive cost range. Like, I'm just like
Yeah,
scrolling,
it's
like fucking hell.
Yeah, well, I mean, didn't we find out that there's more suits in 400 than anything
Yeah, I
else?
think it's the
350,
biggest
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's now the biggest one.
So,
And 450 is getting there pretty close.
Yeah, once we start getting some increased levels on some suits, I can see that.
I mean,
Rivaling
heck,
it.
what do we have that's only 400 at the moment? That we could get a 450 of?
Is it
we
just the
just-
cannon 2?
What do you
Or
mean?
does that have a level 2?
No, there's a 450 of it.
wait, there is a level 2 of the cannon too?
Gun cannon 2?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Jim Cannon too.
No, not
Okay,
Jim
okay,
Cannon.
yeah, I was like,
'cause
wait, I thought
I
you
have
said
the
no.
level 2.
No.
No.
Okay, so Gun Cannon 2 we don't
So-
have a 450 of.
Yeah, that's the
but,
one we were talking about before.
Okay.
What? Oh wait, no, we do have a level 4 Aksaku. I was about to say, oh
Yeah, it
yeah,
just
we
came
don't
out.
have. Yeah, I was about to say we don't have a 450 Aksaku. Yeah, we do.
The other thing we talked about is server issues. I don't know if you want to touch on any of that, and then we can go
I
into
mean,
the big clan
it's-
rank talk.
People just need to calm down. It's peer to peer. Just shut up and deal with it.
Well, what's happening right now is different from just peer to peer
what's
nonsense,
going
though,
on.
right?
What I think what happened, and I'm just going to be very, very.
I already know what you're.
Damn. It's.
Sorry, we were laughing at the rapper.
The point of having peer to peer makes no sense because it causes way more issues than there should be.
Mhm.
The only issue why they haven't fixed it is because they would have to restructure their whole server system.
Yeah, like it's too much of an overhaul.
That is like you would have to wait until GBO3 to get yourself a structured server. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Battle.3 3 territory.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Which is unfortunate, right? Because there's a lot of other multiplayer games that have already made the jump. And
Right,
like
well-
they've had so many people harping on them for so many years that they
right,
just kind of had to fold.
right.
So it's weird that they're so behind, but I mean, this is also
Well,
like
think about
Nintendo
this,
in
though.
general has been behind too as a Japanese company.
Right. Well, think about this though.
Yeah.
Japan as a country is 3 times smaller than the United States. The United States is about, well, the size of Canada. And Canada's huge. Canada takes up more of like I think almost all of Europe and a tad bit of Russia.
While being twice as barren,
Well, I mean-
but yeah.
Yeah. That's twice as barren. Right. And Alaska is bigger than what you think.
But I
It
mean,
ain't-
like looking at their tech industry though, like
Well, tech industry, yeah. Well, they have Well, see, now that kind of leads into kind of more of not necessarily political, but cultural difference. They don't really treat their programmers well.
I was kind of curious. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you look at
they're very hard work ethic, and that's why people literally die in their work.
Didn't
I
they
mean,
like? I
just
think
look
in
at the-
2018 they had like a mandate or something that they had.
Yeah,
to...
they
I was gonna say,
actually
now
had
they have
to
people
they had to
sleeping
make a
in-
law. Yeah, they had to make a law where they had to force people to go home and sleep
and like they had to
not
turn off
overwork
lights in
themselves.
buildings and stuff.
Yeah,
And people
yeah.
were saying that like even with that mandate, people were still like doing work at like table light or like lamp light.
Yeah.
So technically the lights are off, but people aren't going home.
No.
I mean, and the thing
That's
is
another thing. Like going in the, and I know we're gonna touch on clan a little bit, but like there's even been people that have been complaining about the time slots for that too, because of stuff like that, just work in general.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're at a reasonable time to play it, but 6 o'clock for them is like most of these dudes ain't even fucking home yet.
well, no, it's
Yeah.
8
Especially
o'clock
us.
for them.
No.
Well,
Isn't
if
it
you're
8
talking
p.m.?
about if you're talking about like daylight savings and all that, I mean they don't have anything like that because they're just an island.
Mhm.
I mean it's 11:41 in the morning over there, and it's 8:41 over here in the evening.
Eastern time, we have pretty much
It's the opposite of
14-hour
them.
difference.
But
yeah,
but due to daylight savings time, we're now off by like what, 2.5 hours?
Oh no, it's 14.
2 hours.
So
Well, I'm
yeah.
looking at it as like not opposite, but I mean just kind of whatever.
So like right now,
it's a
it's
14-hour difference.
11:42 a.m.
Yeah, it's 11:42 in the morning over there.
but I think this kind of plays into the idea that we were anticipating cross-arrays. We didn't know Battle Operation was in the works to actually have an international client.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think when they were first developing this that they were going to foresee that that was going to be a thing.
No,
Like
they
I
didn't.
kind of wonder when they actually got the ball rolling on that.
I think,
You know, and I think that would actually open up a lot of possibilities as to why they've been having so much trouble, because this isn't the first time that's happened. And the first time that it happened actually happened before the international release in the first place.
Wasn't it
where it was
around
just like
the
constant, yeah.
the
It's
like
actually like
translation change?
yeah. Well,
so they have a history at this point.
right. And I think they're,
I mean, one thing. I mean, not to just get into the culture too much, but because but like
A lot of that speculation until we really get like a
Right.
big letter after the fact,
Yeah.
like a post-mortem for the
but
game.
like I feel like pretty much I mean, most of the time, as far as business goes, like this is the thing I know. As far as when I was in some business classes and stuff, a lot of the professors there, they own blah 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 and whatnot. But they said one thing that they were talking about, even one of my professors who was Japanese, he was joking about how they take things as far as safe. If they feel like they're guaranteed to make money, they'll go into an agreement with you and make a deal. Like that's pretty much what they were teaching me at as far as my classes go for that. They were like, yeah, if you want a good business deal, make sure it works out for both of you and make sure you can guarantee it to them at least 100%, and they'll agree because they're definitely more of a safe culture as far as they don't take as many risks. So yeah, as far as that goes, that might have been why that is why they don't do certain things anyway. But like kind of touching on the Nintendo thing, like, you know, they're just getting into some of this stuff, and it's kind of weird, but it like me and a friend of mine, we just joke, it's like, okay, so they're just at this point we call it a Nintendoism almost, just because they're the biggest Japanese company to that. But like, yeah, like as far as them coming to the West, I think it wasn't really in their like safe category. So maybe probably right that they probably were just like, oh well, let's do this. Sure, it looks like it's a good idea. Cool. then they probably talked to Sony about it, and they were like, "Looks like we're gonna make money. Let's do it and turn it on." Boom, and then they're like, "Oh
It
no,
also
there's some
helps that
server
they had
issues."
it, like, I think it also helps that they had it with like the safest or like most bare bones implementation possible.
Yeah,
Like this
Talking about
client
online?
is pretty minimal in
yeah,
terms of what it does and who has control of it and all that stuff. So like if they went above and beyond and if they had to hemorrhage like extra manpower to do it, they probably wouldn't have done
they
it.
probably wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. So that's like a lot of the stuff gets outsourced from stuff. Isn't that what happened with Nintendo's like online network VoIP or whatever that they did? Like, wasn't that kind of outsourced? And like, they were like, "Cool, it's gonna get
Didn't
done."
you have to have the Nintendo online app or
Yeah, then
something
you
to
had to
do
have
that?
the app,
Yeah.
and someone else did it. Yeah, like it was just like, what in the world is this? Why? And
Why
then
did they have a? Why did
Like a
they
lot
have
of their social features when they started getting done, it's probably because of shit like that.
yeah, well, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, so they probably somehow made money off of it and didn't have to waste any resources to get it done, and then we ended up with this weird thing of people probably just first timing it, trying to reinvent the wheel. But anyway, so
We'll
hopefully the
see in
servers
Battle
get
Operation 3.
better.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna. Most definitely, I think they're gonna get dedicated servers in the next game.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I think it's. I think they're realizing it that they have to at this point.
Just as a disclaimer, we don't know that Battle Operation 3 is going to happen, but we're just being optimistic,
yeah,
more or less.
another speculation point disclaimer. But anyway, clan ranked. Yeah, does everybody have the link? I guess we can go down it point by point.
I've got mine ready.
I think it's this one. Maybe not. It's this one.
I got that breakdown that Maniac did.
Yeah, I've got that up as well.
Yes, that's not it. Hold on. Yeah, I got the breakdown from somebody else. So I'm like, oh, cool. Let me just copy and paste that.
Nice. You go ahead, and I'm just bringing mine up on the stream real quick, and then I'm good to go.
Okay, so open this link.
Do,
Going to see this.
But so yeah, what do we? So we now know that my theory from last week was wrong. I'm kind of glad, to be honest. So I'll happily be wrong.
Gonna be real. I'm just happy it's gonna be real stuff. That's like, I know Gustav was like, it's probably not gonna happen, and I'm so happy it did. Like, thank goodness.
I knew you were going to say some shit about it.
No, man. I mean, I'm not even like giving you flack. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm so glad. Like, you were wrong. Like I was saying when we were talking about, like, this is what a clan match should be. And I'm
Like,
so glad it was not the other way around.
I'm glad that they're trying to go out of their way for
Because I mean, I'm not even trying to say like, haha, I'm right, rubbing in your face. I'm more just saying like, thank goodness that they can rub two brain cells together. Is more what I'm saying.
and like actually bother to do this right.
And then I just put some weird ladder thing in. But I do have some issues with it. And
everything else about it is awful.
Okay.
Hopefully this is big enough for everybody to read. But yeah, I've got it up on mine, so I'm good to go.
So essentially, so it's going to be taking in the format of the ranked match, essentially. That's what it's sounding like. And then instead of, ranked points, we're getting clan match points. You can earn top 3 scores. So just like ranked. So I guess it's how it's all calculated. It goes from 5% of the team score as max cap. Win equals 300, loss equals 100, draw is 200. Average team rating A plus will get 300, A will get 200, A minus will get 150, B plus will get 100, B to B minus will be 50, C minus to C plus will be 25, D minus to D plus is going to be 0. So you will not get any clan points if you are D minus to D plus, which kind of sounds awful, but that actually makes sense.
It's like jumping through all of the cost.
Okay,
and,
so
like, the point stuff.
So the points, yeah, for how much you're going to earn, it goes by rating. So if you're
well, for one of the categories.
For one of the categories, yes. For how it's calculated.
I think this is the dumbest one, by the way. Just
I was gonna
full
say,
disclosure.
Do we want where are we at in the? I was gonna say, do we want to just go down the post, or do we want to
I
jump
mean,
to that
I
right
was
now?
just I was kind of going down like the summary that we have here, but
I think he brought up like the actual thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm going down the website part.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got it up too.
Well, like pretty much, I mean, my question with just a little first thing here: clan match is now open. Is it going to be taking the spot of the ranked, or are they going to just add a little category there to the ranked?
I think this is going to be ranked transformed into clan battles.
I agree.
I think this is going to
just take up that slot for that 2 hours.
I think that is what it's going to become, because they realized that ranked matches were not being received well, and they still weren't, even though they fixed it, but they still weren't being received well. I think at this point they're like, well, fuck it, we're just going to replace it with clan stuff. I think that's what they've come to a conclusion of. So I think clan matches are going to replace the ranked tab. So now people aren't going to be so flipping confused of, well, what's ranked?
I mean, I wonder if they're ever going to bring back a ranked match though, because it kind of still sounds like they're gonna. It's in. It's there.
Until they blatantly say it, I'm not gonna believe that regular ranked is gone.
I think this is replacing regular ranked.
I think it's just a special event. Like they'll do both.
Yeah.
Also, the bigger thing here is that this is going to be something. Is it weekly or like bi-weekly?
It's weekly.
So it's on a different time frame too.
Yeah, it says it. Yeah, from what it's looking like, even in the
or is it bi-weekly?
I thought it was, but no, it might actually just be weekly.
I'm like, where did it say anything about it being like even weekly? I could have skimmed over that, but I didn't realize it said it.
The only thing I saw at the bottom, yeah, I was gonna say we can get to that. We can come back to that, but like the only thing I saw was down there at the bottom saying like it's on Saturdays.
Yeah, 2-hour short game is held regularly every week. That's like at the bottom, further down.
Do you think it's just during the timing of the event, though? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like forever onward. It's clan match, but do you think it could be like
clan match is the biggest feature, but unlike other events such as rank match, which will be held over several days, clan match is limited to 2 hours.
Right, but that doesn't answer like what I was saying. Like, so let's say like December. Let's just use a month time period. Like, so for December clan match, it's like every Saturday, but they don't do it in January or something.
Here,
or
real quick.
Like,
I got it. As for the implementation period, it will start every Saturday from 8 to 10 Japanese time.
So that it's also they have this part about the suits or whatever. It talked about mobile suits being obtained supplementary reply, but the mobile suits can be acquired will be switched every 2 months.
Yeah, so this
so like that's the only thing that seems to be changing, and it seems like it's be every week.
So do you think there'll be like a weekly thing, and the top 3 get the mobile suit for that 2-month period, but it's gonna be happening like consistently? That's interesting.
Oh, you can win multiple times apparently, so you get those upgrade points
8 to 10 times.
Get those enhancement points. I don't know how I feel about that, but it like, are we going to be in different brackets? Like, how's that going to work?
That's the only thing, and I think that might be for about how they choose clans to go up against each other.
Yeah, I was going to say we might have to look at that, but as far as it goes, it is for Eastern time anyway. That is 6 a.m. Saturday morning.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So when most people are going to work.
So
6 in the morning, pilots at my door.
So it looks like I'm changing my Saturday morning to. I wonder if they're probably open at that point. So I'll go to the gym at 5 and then
Do it for 2
Okay,
hours and then
so,
just go into deliveries immediately after.
yeah, go for an hour quick workout and then come home and be like, yeah, I'm pumped. Let's go.
All right. So in regards to the times, it's got an update. Varant told me he just spoke with Director Kobe, and he confirms that he hates Western players.
Well, I will say though, there is a but after the 8 o'clock thing though. It says, but we would like to consider adjustments while listening to your opinion.
That's why I made
it would
my tweet.
also
I tweeted
help
at him.
It would also help if they actually had like someone to correspond with the English players, but
Yeah,
you know,
we need.
they're
I was gonna
already
say,
being
anybody
yelled
on
at by
the
the
West
Japanese
Coast?
players
Anybody
as
West
it is
Coast?
because of their work days. So
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
Here's what I'm. Now I know this is going to be a huge stretch, but they need one representative from Japan for a battle op over in California to translate everything that they're doing.
They need a team for that, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
or at least do it remotely. Like,
yeah,
fuck.
that too. I mean, that we don't have a battle op team over in the US. We do not. They're just slapping it on, translating it, and sending it out. That is literally what they're doing.
And once we get into events like this, and like this would have been a problem even with regular ranked at this point.
Yeah.
Like once you start involving anyone else that's not primarily in Japan, like that extra correspondence is something that's going to be pretty necessary unless you just want a big chunk of your player base to be screaming into the void.
Yeah.
And I mean and again, the other problem is no matter when you have something like this that is limited to just 2 hours, that means at least, a good 6 to 8 time zones are getting completely shafted.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
yeah, that is pulled up the wrong thing. Pull that in.
That's why you don't do tight time windows in games.
Yeah, time windows is pretty ripped.
Yeah, the time window thing is kind of weird.
what they probably should have done, even though I'm gonna make it sound like it's a great idea, even though it probably isn't. Why don't they make it a 24-hour? Like after 24 hours is up, just end it.
Just make
Have
it a
like
day thing. That'd be nice.
Yeah, like having a 24-hour, like
Well,
a
I mean,
time.
then everybody's
time
going to
limit.
grind. So,
Well, okay.
I mean, you're grinding for 2 hours.
I was about to say you're only grinding for 2 hours.
Do you
And
think
it's
the
gonna-
time limit makes it feel more exclusive and kind of gives it like a competitive event feel to it because of that? Like, do you think that might be what they're going for?
maybe.
Possibly.
But I would say, I mean, because then the thing is, okay, so now everybody's queuing, and let's just say, and who knows how popular it's going to be, right? That's going to be that's one other issue I think is coming out of this. So, so you have the 2-hour window, and everybody's piling in on the first week, right? But let's go out 2-3 weeks later. Now you're getting in there. You're like, okay, cool, we're ready. You queue up, nothing. And then you're sitting there
That should be a
waiting.
problem, though, right?
And then you weren't there right at 6 a.m. And again, I'm just saying it Eastern time anyway. You're there at 6 a.m. Cool, you got the full 2 hours. But the thing is, if there's any like waiting and downtime at all in this, then oof, that gets rough.
Yeah, you're just bleeding out points at that point.
Yeah. So being able to get into the next match is a big deal. But what I think is, you're going to do a 24-hour thing, just make it to where you can gain points that day. So from reset to reset, and then you can only win you can only play 3 matches, and that's your score.
The other thing I forgot to mention is having it in the window probably combats the issue you were talking about of not having trouble finding a match. If they force everyone to play at the same time, then the
Yeah.
lobby wait time shouldn't be as bad.
Yeah, whereas 24
Right.
hour, then you definitely probably would run into that, because then you'd have to be on when the other teams are on, which is probably why they did a window. But
So they're forcing everybody to get into a funnel, essentially.
I actually think the better way to do it then is switch the
Have a second time slot.
well, switch
They
it
could
switch it out each week. Like move it 2 to 4 hours later or something each week. Just have it rotate around the
I
clock.
don't know though. Like, don't you think it'd make it hard for the clans to get
that
the
would
groups
make it.
together
Yeah,
to
I was
play?
about to say that'll make it way worse.
I mean, it's already gonna
I
be a pain
mean-
in the ass to have people coordinate for this in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, but it's like, okay, here's your time slots. Who can be on? Okay, cool. Week 3 is when we'll meet and actually win this thing and win the suit. Because I mean, just having the suit is going to be the big thing, right? Winning it multiple weeks is going to be cool and all, but that's enhancement points. And then I'm curious to know if they're going to put everybody in different brackets. Like, is that? I don't know if that's explained. I looked through most of it.
I think it
Well,
is.
I think the clans themselves are going to be bracket. I think I'm hoping to God they aren't going to do this, but I don't think they're going to make it competitive in your clan. Like, you know how like ranked was everybody's competitive against each other?
I didn't see that problem with the clan points because they
I
dropped
think-
the big one, which was individual points.
Right. Well, it's a clan, so you wouldn't think, we would be at each other's throats, going like, well, I want more points than you. I think it's... I think in terms of... It's going to be more team-ish than just, oh, let me get all the kills kind of deal.
Honestly, though, like think about let's kind of take that point and think about it like this. In that case, so if it did work that way, just imagine maybe it did something where it took the total score for all the players, which it doesn't do that, or maybe like the top player, whoever was the top player for the clan in that match, their score went in there. You could do the exact same thing, and it wouldn't be cutthroat because essentially it would just turn into a pseudo ace match, right?
Oh, I guess. Yeah,
kind of.
I guess so.
Because the whole clan gets the rewards, so there's no
Right.
need for any, like, you could do that and have no cutthroat play, because essentially the clans would be like, okay, we're feeding whoever goes off like at the beginning, we're feeding kills to them for the rest of the game, or just designate somebody. But that's not how it's going to work, so it doesn't really matter. But if they kept it like the way it is, like I don't think you'd have that problem because it's a group based reward, so it wouldn't be a big deal.
Okay. I was just curious about that, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
But any more thoughts as far as the time period goes?
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's shitty.
It sucks for people not in Japan.
I mean,
But
even what?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say even I think in people in Japan right now, it kind of sucks with where it's starting.
Yeah.
Because it's starting when they probably work, though. That's the thing. Like, isn't that like supposed to be in like the middle of the day when it starts?
No. This is 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. their time.
Oh,
Yeah,
8
it's gonna
p.m.
say
Yeah, so
Okay,
either they're just getting back or they're still at work.
Right. Or heck, they'd probably be sleeping.
Maybe.
So all three of those are dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's back up to the top.
Ranking is only clan match total ranking? Question mark.
Yeah.
Wait, where does it say that?
It's right underneath what is clan match.
Yeah, what is
Clan? Wait a minute.
All of the participating clans compete for the ranking.
Oh. Okay.
So
Oh, so it goes by ranking points.
I mean, from
essentially.
what it sounds like, everybody's in a total bracket.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So,
the clans are in brackets. The clans are all in brackets, and you get all the points for your clan.
yeah.
But it works like ranked though,
Yes.
where like it's not like you versus the entire game.
Right.
It seems like they probably do have like a total leaderboard, but it looks like it'll work just like it has before with the rank matches
But
where you
only
just have to beat your group,
platinum?
at least for the main stuff.
Yeah, the only
Well, platinum and stuff like that would be the
top
total leaderboard.
3.
We get
Yeah.
to MS. We get to MS. So I
Well,
don't know.
well, that's what they're saying. Only platinums get the suit.
Platinums?
Yeah, they say platinum only clans that have platinum get the suit. So only the top 3 every week total get the suit.
Well,
Well, it doesn't specify that that's like global or overall
Yeah, I
clans.
was about
So
to
it
say.
could still
Well,
be
they-
within the confines of a 20-person group, right?
I mean, they could, but then that means they'd have to give out multiple sets of platinum.
Yeah,
And
that's fine.
I mean,
Like
if that's how they're doing it, then that's cool. But I was gonna say, well, we'll get down to that point. Unless we are gonna skip around this, we might just need to.
No. I mean, I feel like if need a supplement, we can. But
But as with rank matches, we also consider using both total ranking and group ranking.
So they're combining
So
it.
clans is composed of a maximum of 30 members. So the number of entries is at least 1/30th compared to ranked matches.
Oh.
Also, in group ranking, in ranked match, rankings are completely among groups divided based on pilot ranking. Since a clan is a group of members with various play skills, it is difficult to carry out fair grouping in units of clan. So they're probably not going to be doing any kind of group ranking and only total ranking. What that sounds like to me.
Okay, that would make more sense because, well, because this would bring back something that some of us brought up back when they were just now, like, starting to talk about this was, well, what about, the clans with, a whole bunch of D- or C-, and then like the rest of them are like A's and A+ or whatever. So I
Yeah.
think this answers our question of what about the low-ranking players in a high-ranking clan. So yeah, that actually makes sense now. Because I'm pretty sure they realized, oh wait, almost every, rating level is in a clan.
And then they're
Except for-
saying, because a clan can enlist up to 30 members as a 6-person per team, as 6 per team, you can have 5
Right.
teams going at the same time.
Right.
I said it was 5. Is it 6 people?
Or, sorry, 5. Wait, no, it's 6-person teams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And-
I thought it was about being 5 somewhere. Oh, that sucks. I'd love to do 5 and 5. I hate 6s, man.
Same. I'm right there with you, man.
6s, yeah. I mean, I think I'm wondering if meta has to go into that as well now. I'm wondering if this will change meta.
So the top 3 CMP will be adopted over all those potential 5 teams together. This rule does not mean that clans with many members are simply advantageous, but I think that a few of the best clans can compete well. However, a clan with a large number of members can increase the number of times they can dispatch, so it may be advantageous in that sense.
Essentially, like the smaller clans are sniper rifles and the big clans are shotguns.
Yeah.
Just shoot the board until you hit a bullseye.
So the CMP acquisition formula.
Ugh.
So we're back to the 5% of the team score thing.
Which seems fine to me.
Do you win or lose? You get 300 or 100. 100 is a defeat. Yeah, words. And 200 is a draw. I was seeing the defeat and draw on the same line, and I'm like, what in the world? But yeah, okay. So and then draw is 200 points.
Mhm.
And then the third way is annoying because it's enemy member
Taking
rating average. So are they like?
So I think what they're doing in terms of average. Now let me.
Well, I mean,
kinda
this
look-
kind of goes back though to what about clans with low ranks? Because if you're a clan
Right.
with low rank,
Right, you could barely get anything.
but
Or just smurfing so that you're not.
yeah, I was
average
gonna say,
points.
here we go, time to make Smurfs
Mm-hmm.
So
because
they're
then you lose.
punching up at these A's, and they
Yeah,
don't lose anything for going down.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the whole idea of hey, who wants to make a team that goes around and wins? We just make Smurfs that are D minus, and then we play against A's, and we're like, okay, we won. Now, hopefully,
got
it'll
nothing.
try to find a average rating, but then you just have one guy who's A plus bring the average up, and then you just smash the other team.
You just bully that guy the whole team.
So yeah, your entire team bullies the enemy team's one guy who's really good, and then
That's
you just
gonna be
smash
another
everybody
thing
else.
though. Like when because you're still gonna see their ratings and stuff in the lobby, and you're
Mhm.
just gonna kind of throw your feelers around until you find those guys in the match, and then they're probably gonna get focused down if they have a high rating.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. So it's like I really don't like this because it leads to smurfing cheese, but it depends on what cost the suits are too. So it's like
I'm
hashtag
wondering-
calculated D ranking, let's go, or something, like
Like that
What-
might be the only thing that kind of shuts out certain like Smurf accounts, just because they wouldn't have anything at that particular cost.
I mean,
depending on what their drops are by that point.
So I mean, the most you can get is 300 points. So that's the question: can you make up 300 points with massive score at the end win screen for
Hmm.
having low level D ranks, right?
Mhm.
I guess if
That-
coordinated correctly, I guess, but that's really hard to do.
It's just shitty to even have to think about that.
But I
Yeah.
mean, I've seen this kind of cheese go, from anything from like League with people how they boost and some other stuff. So anything people can try to manipulate. And the thing is, there's a suit on the line for literally the top 3 at this point.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that's what makes sense to me. I don't think there's any grouping here, and it literally is the top 3 out of the top 100 are getting the suit, and that's it. So you literally
The clans, right?
Yeah, the top 3 clans in the world get
Mhm.
that new suit, and that's it.
Gosh.
Each week. So if it's the same clans each week, then those 90 players are the only players who have the suit in the entire game.
Everyone
Uh,
else has to wail for it.
See,
Or
now,
eventually-
maybe not even well for it because
Potential 90, right?
yeah. Yeah, potential
now-
90.
now what I'm thinking here is will they oh gosh. Now that
So the interesting thing is that
gosh,
like
dang it.
the exclusive suit being switched out every 2 months means that I would assume at the end of that second month, the suit from before would also be put on either as a
In the
banner or
lotto?
as like a side suit. Yeah, it would just be
Mhm.
put into the list.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, and they don't stagger it out
Mhm.
even more. That would be really
If
shitty.
they do, then that is
Oh
a
my
huge
gosh.
mistake. Like
Yeah.
But that's
the full
also
Verner isn't in
speculation.
the shop yet,
right now.
right?
what wasn't
I'm
the
sorry?
Or not the shop. The full Verner's not in the rotation yet, right?
DFB.
Overnian? Oh hell no. It's not even in
No.
anything. It's
Okay. Yeah, so I think we can kind of if that gets put into the lotto rotation
If that's the
before
indication,
this.
yeah.
Well, I'm more just saying like we can use that as like kind of how they might do the clan rewards. I honestly just see them just saying like releasing updates like, oh yeah, this is in like rotations happening with this is getting thrown into the pool.
Mhm.
I couldn't see like maybe they do a supplementary banner. They've been doing 2 every week now.
Mhm.
So that's a thing. So they could do that, but
What about
Right now, I think I added in.
how long was the Fritz added in?
Oh gosh,
The
almost
Fritz
a
was
year.
never in the lotto
No,
pool.
Yeah,
Was it?
but how long till it actually
No,
hit
but
anything?
it took
It took a while.
it took a
Definitely
really
more
long
than 2 to
time.
3 months.
I was gonna
It
say
almost what was it like all the way till almost past Christmas. That's how long it took,
so. I'm guessing we'll see.
and that was level 1.
When was the last ranked again? What month was that?
That was in
Like a month and a
September?
half.
month and a half ago.
Yeah.
September.
So
September, yeah.
September.
Because I remember I started Path of Exile, which I'm gonna be doing that in like another 2 weeks. All nighter, here we go.
Oh
Yeet.
no.
But
Can't wait for Gen or Crossrays. I'll be right there with you, bud.
tomorrow,
Keep going. I'm thinking about it after the banner comes out. Like
yeah,
play
there you
until
go,
Crossrays.
dude.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Playing
Okay,
ranked,
yeah. Anyway, but ranked. So the recon. So I'm guessing we'll have the recon February, maybe.
No,
We'll see.
I'm
Somewhere
thinking,
between January to February.
I'm honestly thinking probably March.
Ooh.
March or May.
I mean, whenever the recon, we can have a more definitive time frame there, as far as actually guessing when. But I'm guessing they would probably just throw it in the ticket shop and do it the same kind of way that those are doing it. And I don't know when the FB is going to hit, but who knows?
FB
we can always just like dig through the notes to get a time frame.
Well,
On
yeah,
when it gets
yeah. If somebody wants to,
here,
the
I
Fritz
can.
Helm, or not the Fritz Helm, but Garrett
I can.
Smith.
Oh, the GS was ticket only.
Or
Back
yeah,
when
I mean
it
whatever,
dropped.
whatever they added
Well, the
back
Fritz
into the
Helm,
shop normally.
Fritz Helm was the ranked stuff, and the Recon was ranked. Fritz Helm was ticket only when Mudrock dropped.
So find out when that is if you can.
Okay. So let me go back all the way into 2018.
I'm really curious to see how people try to cheese the rating of everybody, because that could be pretty rip. I mean, my thing is like you could have there's probably a chance that you're going to find a B+ team going against an A team, right?
So like on
Possibly.
average, they would just be like, if they could actually outclass that A team, they would just be scoring more on average.
Yeah, and
no one can defeat the A team. Mr. T's in there.
October.
I pity the fool who steps up to my clan.
I was gonna say I pity the goof.
When was do you guys remember when Mudrock dropped last year?
Shit.
I wasn't even playing. It was in the game when I started.
After Christmas.
After Christmas?
After Christmas? Okay, cool.
Well, not like right after Christmas. Didn't the BDs come out after the Alex banner or some nonsense?
Yeah,
like
Alex
that?
and Camphor, and then BD 2 and 3, because they decided to fuck us over in money.
I wonder if the Mudrock just came out when I like.
They're smart.
I wonder if I started literally the week after the Mudrock actually.
Oh well, hold on a second. I can find out. Let me go to my YouTube real quick. I put up a YouTube video.
Here we go. Okay, so I found first ranked match news. So that was back in December of. Wait a minute. No, that doesn't make sense. December of 18? Yeah, no, that makes sense. December of 18. Okay, so there was the first clan match.
Then did it come out in January?
What?
The Fritz.
Fritz? Gosh.
10 months ago.
That's actually pretty quick.
Possibly.
But okay, so just kind of reading what they're saying here.
September. The Mudrock came out last September.
Last September? Okay.
Yeah, because my video is 10 months old.
Okay. So last September, and then that's when the Garrett Schmitzer-Zaku dropped in tickets.
Yeah, but what about the Fritz Helm though? Do we know when
Fritz
Helm
was ranked?
Oh shit, my bad. I'm doing the math wrong. It came out in January. January 3rd, 2019. Around that time.
Because I thought you were saying the Fritz is with the Mudrock.
No. Fritz Helm was ranked.
Oh, well, yeah.
Reward.
But when did it actually show up, like in the
When
DP
did
store
it
and
show
stuff?
up in the
In like the
ticket
tickets,
shop?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was the main question.
Hell, oh god. That's a good question.
Yeah, that was the main question, because I figure that's what they're gonna do with the clan rank stuff, and the just normal rank stuff is all gonna follow the same pattern, probably. Like the FB is probably gonna be its own weird thing that who knows what's gonna happen.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if somebody's online here, and I'll ask him.
Is his first name Savage and last name Maelstrom?
Maybe. So, hold on.
But anyway, as far as what they said here, this is a clan match original additional element, and CMP is added according to the average. Does not perform.
Which one are you looking at?
Grouping, but down at where they're talking about the A+ to D+ or D-
okay.
thing.
Man, I didn't even realize we had talked about win-loss. Okay.
Other sororities, matching is done according to the rating of members, including myself.
I think this one feels kind of RNG-ish, but maybe I'm just maybe like the queuing thing will be good and it won't be as bad as it seems. Like you'll get points kind of equivalent to whatever like your rating grouping is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been talking about. Is kind of like, what if the four of us were smurfing and we had one guy that was an A+, and then we went ahead and just queued in, and so our average became like B something, so we're worth 100 points, but we somehow get paired with A- or A, and then because of that we end up getting, we're smurfs and we can just boom smash the other team or whatever. Or I mean, again, that's going to be cost, but even then, say it's B+, right? You're looking at 100 points. So our average is B+, so we're also worth 100 points, but we're probably going to be able to just wreck B+ players, essentially. So then we smash, get a huge score, and can we get 200 points plus to essentially act like we were playing against an A team and won and getting an average score? Like, where does that come into play at what we make as our average, if you will, to get the most points potential? And, how does that play into it, and how much can people cheese that system? And that's
interesting. Because, I mean, you're right. Like, as long as, because you're pretty much like tanking 100 to 200 points to like guarantee, like you make up for it almost, assuming you just like seal club the other clan.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it seems legit to me.
And then they kind of even talk about in the next little paragraph is like highly rated team equals highly competent team. So we thought that, so they're probably expecting, if there's nobody queuing, I'm guessing this is how their rank system's going to work. Because again, least amount of work needed kind of thing going into it. We're all D-, and the only other person queuing at that instance is all A+ team, and then we're all smurfs. Now the thing is, we don't have parts or whatever, or whatever you want to factor into that. So fair enough, we probably should lose. Let's say we win, we get 300 points, and if they win, they get 0 for that category. So I mean, at that point, you could be fishing for that A team, and I wonder how many teams are just going to leave if they see too many Ds, or like there's a mostly A's or B+ team, and they see that you have like 3 D-, and it's like, oh well, we're not going to get any points. We just leave, and they go in and dodge.
We're not hitting penalty. Go ahead and Q dodge this one.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't had any caution yet, right? Okay, cool. You Q dodge, and then
we
you
hold
Q
the
dodge.
Ellen and we just peace out. Yeah.
And then you shuffle in people that haven't Q dodged till you get that. Yeah, like then it becomes a Q dodging game.
This is a conversation for people who live in Japan and play from 8 to 10. I think I'll be lucky to get 5 people together or 6 people together.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, hopefully, at one day we'll actually be having this conversation. But like,
I think you're right, though. I mean, there definitely is some gaming that could be done to the system, probably.
and that's when I saw this, I was like, oh no. But the thing is, the good news is you can get, if you can completely stomp the enemy team enough, you can get a high enough score to actually do something. And
Offset
also,
the reduction, yeah.
from what they're saying here, I don't see anything about there being a cap to the score, but I feel like we're going to be playing some 350 games since they're using the same 5% team score number and whatnot.
That's the only thing they didn't really specify, huh?
All right, so I got the information of when the Fritz Helm got added to the tickets. So that was back when the Jaeger first dropped, is when the Fritz Helm got thrown into tickets.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And when was the Jaeger?
Jaeger dropped back in April.
So we said what, September?
Mm-hmm.
Was when the ranked was?
Yeah.
Yup.
Or wait. Wait, was ranked? Yeah, ranked was back in September? Is that what it was when you made that video emblem?
Yeah, ranked was back in October, September.
The video I'm talking about was in January.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I like
ranked,
all that
ranked,
says, like,
but the first ranked, though.
First ranked was either September or October. I can't remember off the top
So
of my head.
I wonder if they just did that a year apart. I wonder if we're just gonna have another ranked next year at September. Then I wonder if that's just their month that they've chose to do ranked for a week or whatever.
I feel like initially it wasn't supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
But okay,
because
so
it got
if
yelled
it was
at so
September,
bad, they just like held it off and then like did the rework.
yeah. But okay, so assuming so if September is when it was, then what is that, like 6 months? 7?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, or 8.
Almost 8 months.
Between 6 and 8 months.
Mhm.
So we'll probably get whatever suits these are for 6 to 8 months down the road. Kind of rip. I mean, my thing is I'm just hoping they're kind of like the Recon Zaku and are a cool little gimmick that isn't crazy competitive. That's
we were
all I'm saying.
talking about the last podcast too. Like a lot of the stuff that left is just like slight variants, kind of gimmicky stuff.
Yeah. So as long as they keep to that, cool. Because if they don't, then and we get something overpowered, then that's gonna be pretty big oof.
It'd be a good opportunity, and then they could just focus on secret suits being something different, or not having to give them full on banners until much later. They'll just be secondaries.
So what suits did we talk about that weren't in the game yet? The clan suits are just going to be the remaining Battle Ops 1 roster.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my gosh,
There's the Yagu guy and the Shield Zagok and
yes,
Ram Zagok.
One of those other suits. That is interesting though. Like they could release. That'd be a good outlet for a lot of those mirror suits that are still left over, like the Gato Gelgoog, something like that. Because it's not, it wouldn't be anything crazy, and it'd just be like just a variant stat Gelgoog. That'd be interesting to kind of think about in regards to the prizes.
I can see older suits being thrown in as the rewards, which would be, in my opinion, probably better than saying something crazy like, "Oh, let me just bring in a Zeta unit," or something.
It would literally be the safest thing they could possibly do.
I know.
They do,
but
a Zeta suit would print money.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way to give that to us for free. That'd be fucking awesome, though.
Right.
I mean, though, it would possibly only go. I mean, you want people to compete for it,
right? Well, then
like
that's what
I'd have like 20 energy drinks here. You guys be like, okay, guys, I'm staying up all night. Let's go.
Put the half cannon.
Who's staying up with me? Be like twitching in the morning.
Here's how to do it. The clan rewards will actually be parts of mobile suits. It's like Gunpla Warfare.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Like
no,
they
no, no. Just
implement a
like
part
no, no, no,
system.
no. It's going to be like set up like Gundam Dynasty Warriors, where like if you really want something good, it's like a rank S type, just kind of like out there, and it's like only one part of it.
No.
Oh gosh.
It's like, oh yeah, remember Musha Mark II? Yeah, so like its arm, it's a rank S, and it's like way over there. Have fun.
But they do
Oh
have
my
a little asterisk here with CMP described here is provisional. It may change before the event. Please note.
Yeah, like
Well,
this whole thing
yeah,
is like a
it's a
beta
rough
period in
outline.
the first place.
I
So,
think it's a rough outline in beta. So I'm thinking what they're going to do is so that they're probably going to get a select few of JP players, cram them in a room, and try it out and see if it works. And then if they think it's okay, they're going to toss it
Yeah,
out.
and that's in the final note, by the way. Just like the whole clan match will be launched, new trial, but we're planning to conduct a beta test ahead of production so that everyone can play comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
so I hope they just completely ditch the I don't know. I mean it's I know they feel like there should be an adjustment, but at the same time, I wonder if they feel like there's going to be too much of like a grouping situation right now where it's like, oh well, you're full D minus new player team or whatever that just made a clan together can't find a game because they have it open to where it can find like an A+ team. Theoretically, I think they've got it to where you could be a D- team and go up against an A+ team. But
Correct, Scrubs.
Yeah, like assumption by omission at this point because they just haven't said anything.
yeah,
Like-
so like because of that score adjustment, I think that's a possibility. But that means they also think that the 2-hour window is going to be a point to where there's not going to be enough. I mean, maybe they have the data on it too. Like maybe there is just certain clans that are literally just all C- players, like every one of them. And then
Like they have those in for requisites. I don't know if anyone's ever done those requirements that tightly. I don't know. Who knows? It might be possible.
yeah, so that,
Like,
I mean,
mine's been wide open, and I think a lot of streamers kind of do that just so
Yeah.
that they can have their actual community in, regardless of their skill. But like, I don't know. Maybe there are some that are just dedicated to certain ranks.
and I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, then they're only searching for those C-, and then the team average ends up being like B+ or B or something, and they're just never gonna find a game. So maybe that's why it's like that, but I don't know. Definitely gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. But because I was like, maybe they just get rid of that, and then I was like, oh, but if you do have a team that is A+ that gets to go up against that D- team, you're just gonna smash them to
Free
nothing.
points.
Yeah, free points. And
Like
then
there's several layers of problems to this whole ordeal. It's nice that they're trying. I appreciate the effort and the fact that they're trying to make this clan versus clan, but a lot of adjustments and poking and prodding they're gonna have to do. And I hope that they have the stamina to actually try all that stuff as they get feedback.
Mm-hmm.
and when you say 90 people, possibly, if every clan's full, up to 90 people will get the suit kind of thing. It's still kind of and whatever the banners do, I don't know what the banners actually do. I did not
Swag.
read that. I guess
Pretty
is
much.
that it really? Oof.
I think they're going to act similar to emblems.
I thought they would be like
honesty.
emblems. Yeah.
I don't think they say that in
Swag.
the thing though, but it'd be cool if they did.
Because
So
I'm wondering, because the way that I'm thinking about this here is that, clan match flag and all that, I'm wondering if it'll help you level up faster.
Well, each clan match flag
Oh.
earned by a clan will be counted as an honor. So you
Yeah.
you have multiple flags that you can win. So like if you win platinum top 3 multiple times, it'll say like 2 under your clan matches thing.
Okay,
Um,
but like,
It
So
seems
you
like
can
it's just fluff
run
at
a
the
search.
moment.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
so I guess
I was really hoping it would like, and like if you use it or have it, it would help you, gain more experience for your clan level.
That would make sense.
it can be
But,
confirmed
yeah.
at the
Yeah.
terminal. The
I
first
hope
to
It actually wouldn't
third.
be bad. Getting like bonus clan points.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you kind of do with the other stuff, but just being like a clan point bonus, that's pretty neat.
That's what I would like because well,
Send them a
let's
tweet.
let's think about this though. Like let's say, oh wait, no, because D and D minus won't earn any. Shit.
I mean, as long as
Wow.
the like
Well, then don't be
And a
bad, lol. How dare you.
lol. And a
You're
DVD
scrub-
game though, it wouldn't even be it wouldn't be that big of a deal though. I mean, like you're missing out on some points, but think about it like this: if they're doing it right, you're like in a D-ish clan league, right?
Mhm.
So like the points kind of equal out. I would think maybe question mark.
But that, from what it sounds
Across the
like,
other categories, yeah.
from what it sounds like though, is you're not actually you're just in a pool of every clan, and you're getting, like,
But that's not how it works though. You're in a group of like 20 or whatever.
no. Where what? Wait, are you talking about
Is it
like?
every single one?
Yeah,
I
that's
guess this is just top 100.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's literally the top 100 out of everybody, and there's no grouping,
participants.
is what they were saying. Since clan is a group of members with various
Mhm.
play skills, it is difficult to carry out fair grouping in units of clan.
Got it. I'm reading it too. Okay.
So I literally think every Saturday you're up against the world. Your clan's up against the world of
Oh yeah.
clans.
No, from what they're
Mhm.
saying, it definitely is the case.
And literally the only people, that's what I was saying, the only people getting the suit is potentially 90 people every week.
Rip, get good.
And
Gustav called it.
yeah, it's an L2P get good situation. And yeah, and then I was just pretty much reading here the first to third clan members who won the platinum flag, a mobile suit that will only be available in clan matches, will be prepared as a supplementary prize.
So 3 of
However,
that clan.
it will be added to the lottery distribution after a certain period.
So in other words, after probably a month and a half.
Hopefully.
Yeah, well, they're gonna take longer than that, I'm pretty sure.
Please
It'd be
wait
cool
for
if they
further
did it when
information.
the new suit comes out.
I was
Like,
gonna say,
Minimum
like,
2
that'd be
months
pretty
just because of the rotation, but hopefully not more than that.
I was gonna say, like, so this, this Saturday is the first one. Is it this Saturday? I think it's this Saturday. Yeah,
I don't
because
think
they're
it's
doing the
it's gonna be
update
this
Thursday.
It's either that or they're doing the beta
Beta
run. I
test.
don't know how limited that beta run's going to be, though.
Mm-hmm.
But so if it is this Saturday is the first one, then we'll see the suit. And then my question is though, is like, so if this is the first one after the 2 months, wait, what is this Saturday? Saturday what's
Is it
the 30th? Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess would they get awarded it the next day? I don't know how that would work, but say that is the start of the 2 months, since the next day is technically the first, then we'll know at the end of January. If they add it at the end of January, beginning of February, if that's when they add it to the lottery, that's fine. I think that's awesome. That way anybody who wins gets their exclusive status for that 2 months
Mhm.
of using the suit, and then people can get it out of the lottery. I think that would be fine. And then the next thing is the 2-hour thing that we talked about. Time zone stuff sucks, but yeah.
What can you do? So tell you all how much it sucks in podcast form.
And then the furnace, exactly. The
Yeah.
furnace knows.
Sorry,
Yep.
I
Yeah,
concur, Furnace. It fucking sucks.
And then they have other notes here. There are precautions that must be communicated when participating in clan match. So clans less than the number of players set in the regulations cannot participate.
But at least 6.
Yep.
I've noticed now something I'm gonna bring up here, which I found interesting. Some of the JP streamers on Twitch, they really go all out with grabbing their clan members and like gunning it through raiding. Like a hell of a lot of the time. So for them, this would be like, you
No
know,
fucking
a cake.
problem.
Yeah, like this would be a fucking cakewalk. It's more of, well, what about the people who have the time and can't get in most of the time? And then everybody's on separate time zones because, you know, the United States is like half the size of Europe. Anyway.
Also, I don't
So
see
what you're
anything
saying is that
here-
we should have sponsored streams for this and just leave it.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's
Mental
something that's what I'm wondering is like not
Hashtag
sponsored
not
streams,
hashtag
but
could be an ad.
I was thinking more of we should probably figure out set times of when our clans do stuff. And like kind of agree on, you know, hey, when should we do this or that?
You might practice.
Like I guess that, yeah. And just go out as a full clan somewhere. Whatever.
I mean, that kind of comes back to my idea of like getting a group together, kind of
Right.
help each
And-
other out, kind of thing.
Right. And I'm kind of seeing that, you know, the likelihood of, you know, of how quote unquote simple that would be isn't really that simple. I mean, I'm just kind of thinking of, well, what if, you know, your average person is going to be working most of the and then maybe you like, you know, friends are, you know, having work at like, you know, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. or whatever, and you're doing like a, you know, a 2 to 7 or something like that. Like you're never going to be able to, you know, meet up with them and do matches.
I
Mhm.
mean, I'm good with the whole team idea. I've got plenty of Smurfs ready to go. Got like 8 different accounts already made. I can make more. No big deal. Just gonna add more
Magnum's
underscores.
the Smurf. Magnum's a Smurf problem that they talk about on Reddit.
Oof.
Yep.
Oof.
E.g.
It's true.
underscore
Hey,
underscore
hey.
underscore underscore.
Hey,
Underscore
at least,
X.
well, I mean, are they saying like finding like a lot of D's? I mean, most of them are now at least B plus to A minus. So
That at one time or another you were part of the problem.
okay, touche. Fair enough.
See,
I tried to get out of it.
I didn't make
This
a,
is right out there with that lag switching shit you were before.
Oh my gosh!
So I never made a.
Wait a minute! Wait a
fucking
minute!
cheater.
Wait a minute! Now that was the
Filthy.
server thing.
Filthy.
Come on! That's not even. This is me
The-
doing
the
something. That
filth
was
of it.
not. Oh my. Oh.
Magnum, I would like you to take a seat right over there.
Oh god.
Bro, he's not a pedophile. He's using performance enhancing lag type drugs. Cyber new type Magnum.
It's because I just
Or cyber
live out
lag
in the
type.
middle of nowhere. I guess I'm a cyber lag type. That's what it is. I
Oof.
mean, I'm trying to construct the best new type there is in encounters
By
in
living
space.
in the
So
middle of nowhere.
You will be getting a angry postcard from the Principality of John pretty shortly.
From the Principality of Kobe.
but it would be hilarious though if I somehow get banned because of this joke.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
fine.
it
No
would
one
be,
actually
that
watches
would be
Downtime and
great.
Hangar.
That would be awesome.
It'd be another good story for the Reddit.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, exactly. Like, But okay, so the
Sad part
next
is
thing.
we need to make it to Twitch fails. Good.
Oh
Oh,
no.
it might. If it gets loud enough.
That has to get real loud.
There will be some
Ooh,
days
actually.
before the event is held, so please recruit members. I mean, if they already put another post up that's like, by the way, we're patching in like, where's it at? Thursday, November 28th, Thursday. Implementation of clan ranked.
Where?
It's right above on the Japanese part of the site. It's right
Mhm.
above the information about ranked. Got it on the
Oh, on the main page.
got it on the stream right now.
On the main page.
Yeah, it's on the main page. It's just right above, just in the same little links of news info.
Oh, in the information tab.
Yeah, it's I think next update
Oh, it's
file
for the
delivery
update file.
schedule. Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then it just says main update contents implementation of clan match. So that should be at reset.
Yeah,
Because
that
I guess
sounds like
that's
reset of
2.
Thursday.
Yeah, so that
Well,
would be midnight.
let
That'd be
me,
midnight Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, at the update.
Well, they probably their own test version. Do you think they might just be doing that so they can start the beta though?
They could be.
Maybe, but
Because you would
That's
have
the
to have
thing,
the
'cause,
mechanic.
like,
Well, they would have
as
to
of
have the
that post,
mechanics.
I would assume that it's not like hasn't happened yet.
and then they
Right.
But at
said
the same
they said
time, like,
about the
why can't we
next.
have a beta version.
I mean, we might just be thrown into the beta version. Everybody.
Mhm.
But also, they also mentioned something here in this. This is kind of cool. About the next scheduled ranked is coming in December. With
Hey.
the next ranked match will be held in December by adjusting the schedule. Oh, wait, are they talking about clan ranked with that?
Wait,
I would think so, but it could be either way.
Wait a minute. So
Yeah.
they're making it two different things?
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards that being clan ranked match, but I could see
I'm
it
still
being
holding on to it being two different things.
Either
'cause,
way,
like, they
something's
were
happening
still
in.
trying to. They were going out of their way to differentiate between the two in some of the previous language in there for the
Okay.
one that we were reading. So, like,
So either this
why
is
do
just
that if they're not doing both?
so
So
one
I'm
of two
won-
ways. Either they're adjusting the time frame, like instead of 8 to 10, they might adjust it in December to a different time, or
Mhm.
they're gonna actually come out with a new ranked match that doesn't conflict with Saturdays, because I'm guessing it's gonna take the spot of ranked match, right,
Mm.
on that time frame. So will our new ranked, or actual ranked, be like Sunday to Friday or something of a week
Well,
in December?
if you go off of the fact that they're going to run both, they would just add another tab for clan, right?
They
I mean,
would.
that's what
They
I
would
was
have-
thinking. Like, if we
Yeah.
get a new tab, then cool. But if we
I
don't get a
think-
new tab, then
then we know.
shorter ranked match period?
Well,
Because
and
maybe
then
that's
here's
their
another-
answer to people playing all night is, what
Don't
if
let them
they
play all night.
Yeah, what if they actually just make a set time of, like, different set times of a week that you play your ranked matches? Okay, guys, get ready to wake up at 4 a.m. every day for a week.
Your life is now Battle Op.
Battle Op 2.
Which, at that point, I would be like, okay, well, this ranked I'm sitting out probably, because that is a little too much.
I'm gonna try.
If it was like 4 a.m. every day, oof.
Like, I'd have to legit shift my entire sleep schedule for that.
Yeah, like
I don't sleep. Even though I was sleeping all day, but
so
Doesn't count.
anyway, so yeah, hopefully that doesn't end up being ripped. But
I will say this, because I want to bring this up because Mecca just said in chat, like, does it really matter? Clan's only 2 hours, but like, I kind of think of, like, have you ever played like a mobile game and they've got like a bunch of event stuff going on at the same time? So like, I kind of want to think about it like this. Like, it's not a lot if you think about it. It's just 2 in-game events going on at the same time, which happens in a lot of stuff like this. But I could definitely see Battle Op players, because I mean, there are a lot of people who are just like, I play 3 games and I don't play anymore for today, or whatever. I get my tokens and get off. They're gonna be like, oh, this is too much going on at once. But I mean, granted, in mobile games, a lot of stuff you just set and forget, and you actually have to play this. Do you guys can you guys think of any games that would have like something comparable? Like I don't know, Destiny,
Honestly,
MMO.
I could think of
Wait,
something like League of Legends or something, but again, the community for that game is huge,
massive.
so they can do that stuff.
And MMOs, they have them, but they're like ingrained into the game to the point where it's just like on a regular rotation. It's not something.
Or even
I
if
don't want to
they're
say that they're not implementing new stuff, but it's like it's already pretty much set in stone. And like maybe there's some variants, but that's
trying to think of like if ESO did anything when I was playing it.
and then
probably
you
had a few
always have like holiday stuff, right? Like, that
Yeah.
stuff like that's stuff we already have even in this game.
But I don't know. Is there any like kind of shooting style game that we could maybe compare it to?
Can't really think of one.
No.
I mean, the only here's my problem with
Only
it.
watch?
Does
is-
COD do it?
Well, I was gonna say if
I
one of
don't
those,
even think COD.
if
I don't even
Overwatch,
think COD does it.
well, let's just say one of them had this, right? Overwatch though, you're gonna be getting cosmetics. You're not really getting progression or a
Or
reward.
characters.
Yeah, like it. That's my biggest issue with this. If it was overlap, because then you'd have actual progression being made. So like if there's some random event in like WoW at the same time, so you're either gonna raid with your raiding group that week, or you're gonna go do this event. Okay, well I'm gonna go raid because that gets me progression. This event is just gonna give me some random cosmetic that, I mean, I know people do care about cosmetics, but the thing is, if it's gonna come down to progressing my character or cosmetic, I'm going to choose progression. And if there's two suits on the line at the same time, people's going to freak out about that. And
Do you
then,
think so? I mean, they have like specified times. Like you
Well, I
literally
mean-
have the entire day for ranked, and you just have the window.
I mean, there will be that overload though for those 2 hours. And yeah, you'll probably do the clan ranked if you can for those 2 hours, for sure. But it's still going to be like, oh man, I lost 2 hours that I could be going for this thing. And, you know, that day you just have that one bad score, and you're like, oh, I lost just because I took the time off for that clan rank, and then it feels bad. You get what I'm saying there? Like, there's gonna be that feeling from somebody, surely at some
I
point.
feel like there's gonna be enough of a shift between like what people are prioritizing during that time that like the people that would give you those problems will probably be right there with you in clan, unless there are really that many lone wolves in this game. I feel like everyone's got a tag at some point or another, especially once you get into higher ranked. So like if they're around for it, they'll probably at least try a match or two with their friends or like whoever else is in their clan at the time that's like on.
Does Warframe do it?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. It kind of
was that,
covers
Magnum?
both categories.
Someone in my chat, Oggle, he ripped the Warframe question mark. So, I mean, now they do have like progression stuff to events. Like I remember a friend of mine saying, "Hey, you need to get on and check out Warframe right now. There's a crazy frame up or weapon or something up that you can get."
Oh, like a whole ass frame. Shit.
So, I mean, there's probably another way to get it because they're normally really cool about that kind of stuff. But if there's an event going on to make it easier to get, maybe that's probably what it was. So, and
This
then I
game's
was
kind of
like,
cool about it, but they drag their feet a lot.
yeah, I was kind of like, oh, well, I probably should get on and grind. I had that feeling though that I probably should get on and play a game that I haven't played in a while. I've been meaning to check out Warframe again. It's just everything else has been taking up the time.
Right. I mean, in that case, it might just be by design then.
Yeah.
To get people to come back.
Yeah. So
you had that aspect to think about too.
But I mean, with two events going on though at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be that one guy. There's always that one guy who has some problem.
For sure.
And
But-
it's always dangerous when you like exclude a certain chunk of people.
Yeah.
especially in a game where you're trying to actively make money with these suits and stuff, which I think is why they're still reserving them to be put in the gacha later on. They just really had to be consistent about dropping those so that people don't fucking forget about them, especially if they're not something that's going to shit the meta to the point where they're actually like being regularly used in matches.
It probably won't be, to be
frustrating.
honest.
So here's another thing that they point out too. In order to receive rewards for the clan match, sortie and winning a prize, it is necessary to join the clan before the event.
Yeah,
And
which
newly
is why they
enrolled
urge people to join.
members can. They don't say a time frame though, but newly enrolled members cannot be invited during the event.
I think that means like if you actually get in there after the event started, like if you're in there and you get invited during those
2
Yeah.
hours.
then you can't do it. Which is about as restrictive as they can make it without like people trying to nitpick shit them for it.
Okay, actually, and then the next thing they say, this is for
Yeah.
people to just join right before the end just to get rewards. So
Yo, dog. I heard you want that new mobile suit. Come join my clan. We're top 3.
please note that
PayPal.
the reward for
PayPal
clan
is money.
match will be presented as a honor to its members. Wait a minute.
Heh.
I wish I could read this. Where's my phone?
What's wrong? Where is it?
What?
This picture that they're showing here as an example of something. Is this
you
a
translated.
do you get to, as the like leader of it, do you get to choose who in the clan gets it?
I don't
No,
see
it's talking
why.
about
This-
sorting. It's talking about sorting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're picking your sortie list.
Yeah, that's what the shootout is.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
If
that's
there's
what
a
that
penalty,
is.
you can't shoot out.
Members
regardless
enlisted
of the
during the
shootout.
clan match are clan match period, and that clan match will be displayed, will not appear in the list of members you can invite. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's what they're saying. Okay.
Yeah, so you have to invite people to play in the match,
Yep.
and if they just joined, you can't invite them.
Well, no, and then if people have penalties, do they not get anything?
They just can't even be in there.
I probably works the same as new members, I would guess, where to just get filtered out. Maybe.
That's what it seems like anyway, like they just can't join the matches.
Where clan and clan collide. Okay, that's probably just. And due to the characteristic of holding for a short time, pilots who have penalties are totally prohibited from thinking that a higher level of manners is necessary. I was allowed to. So, I guess if you have a penalty at all when this happens, you're SOL for everything.
Yep. Get fucked, bud. Lol.
Don't be quitting. Don't be a quitter, bud.
Don't be dodging too many times, guys. So they are planning to conduct a beta test ahead of production.
Yes.
The rewards that can be received during the beta test may change. What?
Probably like the allotments for the other stuff, or maybe even the suit, depending. I
I
mean,
was
the
gonna
bigger
say,
takeaway
like-
from this is that it's all tentative, right?
So wait, so I guess everybody can participate in the beta? Like, is this weekend going to be the beta test, essentially?
I'm guessing.
That's the only thing we don't really know. We
And-
just
I
kind
mean,
of
it
have to
was-
assume so and just
I'm guessing they're
anticipate it.
I'm guessing they're making it an open beta and seeing what people like and dislike about it. I think that's what they're gonna do. Because I think from what they're looking at is everybody, I guess, on their team even the testers have already tested everything, and I'm guessing they probably want another opinion just to make sure, so that they don't like screw up really hard, because clan matches seem like this is going to be a very huge thing, and I'm pretty sure they don't want to fuck this up.
Especially for how regularly they'll be held if it actually is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm wondering if they're trying to get as much information as possible to come up with a better way of releasing it. Because it seems like it's just in beta or prototype stages, where they have an idea, but they just need to figure out how to execute it properly.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to translate that real quick. So yeah, that is the, as far as the inviting screen, people just won't hear if they can't be invited.
So that's the long and short of that so far.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, hopefully I'm guessing this Saturday. Here's what I'm guessing. So my speculation here. This Saturday we get a random reward of maybe like DP or tickets or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the beta test. And then they'll either wait a month or the entire month of, well, no, they said December will be the next rank. That's the weird part. I'm trying to make sense of that next ranked thing. So I wonder if this weekend is just the first one, and then we wait, and then they'll implement it for the new year, essentially. And that we'll get a patch like the last week of December, and that'll be the official ranked with a suit going into the new year.
I'm wondering if they're gonna do this, set it aside, then do the Christmas event and ranked, get that done and over with, and then bring it back in.
Yeah, something like that, maybe. One of those.
Yeah.
And we're both.
Because because bringing it back in, like, you know, in December, where you're going to have the Christmas event and then you're going to also have your ranked stuff happening, I don't think it would be best for, I guess, massive clan stuff happening right in the middle of it either, because then that's going to throw everybody off.
Well, I mean, I kind of have to go back to what we were talking about as far as it being too much overload.
Right.
Maybe the ranked might be too much overload to be at the same time as a Christmas thing, but what if the Christmas event is ranked? Like, that is just the Christmas event. We get a suit, because remember, you got what did we get for playing ranked?
We got the
Recon level 1?
Or Recon level 1, yeah. I'm thinking.
So, I mean, what if they just do, like, a new suit with Christmas in that sense?
We're getting cold this year, is what you're telling me?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So instead of like a really super cool banner suit, we're just gonna get this shitty ass event that's in beta.
Maybe.
Tell me, I was a good boy. I wailed for the Zoc.
Well, I'm wondering if well, see, now I'm wondering about prizes though, right? So let's say, yeah, there's going to be a suit, but what about the people that didn't make it up there, right? Well, what would they get? You know, will they get like a crap ton of tokens? Are they going to get a crap ton of tickets? Are they going to get a bunch of DP?
For which one are you talking about? Like, if they did a new ranked, or if they're just clan ranked?
Well, with the clan stuff.
Nothing, probably. Just you get a cool banner, and that's probably it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, because they didn't say anything else for the prizes so far.
Yeah, so maybe that's to be determined, but I would hope they would give out something at least to the top 100.
Because what it's looking like is that ranked seems to be better in terms of rewards.
Oh, they did, remember, they did say that Neidhart is going to come from clan rank.
That is true.
which is neat.
So is that
I
the
can
top
dig that.
100 thing? Top 100 clans get Neidhart?
Oh my god! Now I really okay. Yeah, we need to gun it. Team Two Pants needs to gun it because I want Neidhart as.
I don't know. If it was
Honestly,
a show
I was
voice,
gonna
I'd be on it
consolidate
more.
that, but...
I mean, if you
we need
still
to start
get
getting some real people, for
Use
sure.
Actual ass characters.
if you still get like each week to try it, then I'm probably not gonna kill myself to wake up at 6 a.m. just to play GBO2.
Like one particular round of it, maybe, but like every time just to try to get it, probably not.
I don't know. I mean, you
I'll
guys are
be
forgetting
I'll
that you're
be
gonna have to hit up
relying on my JST guys for that. Good luck, everybody.
No, you're gonna have to like make deals with the battle op division of the Yakuza. Or whatever. Like,
the battle
just gonna
op
have it.
division of the
Yeah.
Yakuza.
They're just gonna have
The
this stuff
the
all, like,
Yakuza
locked.
having a gaming division would be hilarious and amazing. And they can just have like their different gangs can have gunpla teams too while they're at it.
Oh my gosh, that would be
It's
awesome.
it's build fighters all over again with the Gunpla Mafia.
There you go.
Rip. Was that in Build Fighters? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it was the Gunpla
Oh,
Mafia
you know what?
thing.
That's why the gunpla police had to be a thing.
Yeah. Yes, there was a Gunpla police. Oh my
So
god.
stupid.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop you with our Gunpla.
I mean, it is a big industry, but like at the same time, like, what the fuck?
Oh no, they're stealing.
I mean, all I'm saying though, the appropriate response to decide any dispute is by playing a children's card game.
Deal.
1v1 me in quick matches, bro. My god.
Okay, we'll settle this.
Rating. We're gonna
In a
settle this
custom
in rating.
match.
In a custom match by playing a children's card game. Oh my gosh. Like, for real
It's
though.
probably only humorous to us, but it's just like you just have a match with the White Dingo GM, and whenever you like get a full charge before you delete a raid or something, you start playing Yu-Gi-Oh clips. I've gathered all the pieces of Exodia. It's like
With the prototype rifle.
You're trash.
Obliterate!
Yeah. Your trash deck doesn't have anything that can stop me, Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just like, my grandfather's deck doesn't have any bad cards, Kaiba. And he just proceeds to just obliterate him with the beam. Exodia, obliterate! And it's just like plus 300 points.
Well, unless you're the GOG, that's the only raid that can survive it. Then I'm just like, sumo!
Shoot, man. It's like
we're not you activate my trap card.
It's more of like Kaiba's bleeding on the ground after like your blues.
No, it's like,
and you're like lording over him with Exodia and just like blast him to finish him off. Is honestly what it's gonna realistically be.
It's like I'm like activate my trap card. I live with 100 life.
Only to get countered. Fuck.
To the Shadow Realm.
But yeah, for real though, like, it hurts to get hit by that thing. I finally got one. I was just like, okay, time to spend the DP for this gun, because I've had the suit for too long. Not to have the meme gun. Let's go.
Yep, it's gun the suit.
Exodia paint schemes spread across all White Dingo GMs.
Or just make them all Getter and then scream Getter Beam after you fire it.
That's pretty good too. I've collected the right and left arms of the White Dingo GM. Beware, your time is up.
You know what? I think Getter Beam would probably work better on the G04.
Yeah.
Honestly, like with the right colors, man.
Even the Master
Young that looks like Getter 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it has a chest beam.
And a head beam too.
Yeah, there you go.
Getter
Getter
beam, and yep.
Just needs a tomahawk.
Yep.
I
mean, you can just do Getter Punch instead.
I mean, that'll be what I say.
It says Getter Razor.
That'll be what I say as soon as I destroy. Every time I destroy a base.
It's a base.
Uh-oh. I'm having. Anybody else having Gustav having my problem from Halloween?
Oh, he was doing that earlier.
Am I back? Am I okay?
You're fine on my end.
All right.
But
Yeah,
you
it was
were
fun on my
No,
end.
you're
I was
still
like full Matrix.
you're still not fine on my end.
Uh-oh.
This just looks fantastic though. Like it's worse than the one that happened on mine.
Oh, now I need to see this on your stream.
Shoot, did the Yakuza find Gustav?
I mean,
Oh, no.
you're
You knew
it's
too much.
Am I going to be
slowly-
abducted into their clan?
I don't know, like
I'm noticing on Magnum stream. Holy cow! You're
Sorry,
like,
kid, you need to pay your token tax. See
Apparently
ya.
not.
man,
Pay
it's getting
your
worse
TV
and worse.
fine.
Hang on, let's see. See how long this goes. I honestly
oh
don't
my
know how
gosh.
to
Can
stop
you guys
this.
even like hear me okay then? if
Yeah,
that's
you
the case?
sound
No,
fine.
you're
You're just
fine,
fine.
mic-wise. Like, video,
fine on my
holy
side,
crap. Like, my end, you're fine. Like, everything's fine on my end with you. But, oh no, I think
yeah.
Magnum's Discord's gonna die.
Oh wait. Oh, we're good. Are we still live?
back.
Everybody's good.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're live. Everything reset. You're
I
good.
just hit the thing
You
Oh.
hit the thing.
Okay.
Your rate's back under control.
with the region. So,
Only-
there you go.
What's weird though is Emblem, you're quiet for me.
I mean, I did have to turn everything down. You might have to turn me up, to be completely honest, to prevent peaking or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. I had to turn you all the way to 200%, but I
Ah,
200.
beep.
but that was weird. Like as soon as everything reset there, you were just really quiet. Okay, cool.
Awesome. ASMR time.
ASMR. ASMR.
So-
There
So
we
that'd
go.
be interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what suit they come out with. I hope it's just something gimmicky and cool and not overpowered.
Easy 8 space type.
But I've seen one of these events like this happen in a couple of games, and like there was only like maybe 20 of us out of like hundreds of thousands that had it because we just monopolized it. So yeah, I hope that doesn't become a thing.
Right. If people can figure it out, they will, and hopefully that'll be combated. If we do find exploits like that, we'll just have to see. A lot of it's in the air right now.
So yeah, that is my only concern with it just being literally the top 3 gets the suit, but I'm hoping they do expand that a little bit at some point. I think that might be their conservative start just to see how many clans are actually going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that
that's
could be
it.
another thing.
That seems like a lot of people, though. I almost wish I knew the number of divisions in a ranked battle to kind of have kind of comparison for that.
Yeah.
90 there's a lot of players. Maybe it is a little less. I don't know. That's interesting.
But anyway,
There we go.
any other thoughts on that?
Until you learn more. Seems about
Be
right.
continued.
Cool. What do we think the next suit is? I guess we could go ahead and do that and then kind of wrap things up.
Gosh.
Have a good night.
Not a Zoc.
Have a good night. See you later.
B Gundam. Yeah. We're gonna have B Gundam.
Be
I would
Gundam.
like full armor slave wraith. I am
Oh,
so
dude!
pushing
Like
for that.
after seeing that
Full-
thing, I want the
full
full
armor
armor slave
slave.
wraith. For
That's
sure.
one of the
Full armor
ones that I
slave
think
wraith.
they should just make an actual banner of. Like it has enough
like-
stuff and pull on it.
Yeah, and it could easily be a 350 or 400.
Yeah, I'm a
I
fan.
mean, I feel like the Zaku Flipper is kind of like them testing the waters of collaboration banners. So I'm gonna go with the Huckbind.
Huckabine? Oh my gosh. Have the Huckabine in a Gundam game? That's
That'd be
hilarious.
fucking sweet. Could you?
It
even
would.
imagine?
It would. We could have the
Like-
black hole cannon in the.
Think about that though. Like the minute that they cross that line and do a collaborative like banner,
Whoa.
that opens the doors to so much shit.
I
And it
think
makes
they
sense
should.
because so many mobile games do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, they totally should. Like, oh my goodness, come on, hire us, Bamco. Like, We got you, buddy.
For real though.
Just go to the SR team, say, hey, we would like to borrow your Huckabine, even though we said it's okay to use it now. We would like to use it.
Well, you see, like Sunrise got, Sunrise isn't an equation anymore. Bamco bought that out, so like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm
They're
sorry,
just kind of
sorry, Sunrise is being a bunch of assholes, but we're just Bamco Visual Works or whatever the movie.
Bandai Visual.
Yeah,
the
it was
old
like,
name.
Now we guys really want to get the Huckbine and battle operation. Let's go ahead and get started on that.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
Bandai presents.
But that would be kind of
Bandai
cool.
presents Huckbine joining Gundam Battle Operation 2.
That'd be neat. I mean, they might just scale some of the suits, but like arm slaves would be cool. All sorts of stuff.
Arm slaves are too small.
That's what I'm saying. They'd have to scale the size and stuff.
They
Like,
would, but
who cares? Like, you get to play an arm slave, put it in battle op.
I mean,
Even put it on like a map, like as a
Baltimore. Just make me a tiny version of the Gunbuster.
Hey, if they do that, then everybody can finally have.
Yeah, no, they're not getting the Wing Zero. We're talking about like real mobile suits.
No.
Sorry, no Macross.
No, we need to
Macross
do
feels
that.
bad.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
we'll get a
If we're gonna open the door to
Valkyrie
collabs,
before
it
we
all
get
has to be possible.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
well,
you get a Veritech before you get anything out of Gundam Wing. Okay.
Oof,
Yeah, probably.
Oof.
Not even
my-
Leo.
No. It's not even Valkyrie.
Just my
it's
Wing
Veritech
Gundam?
because
The Ares.
Not even the Zero. We
No
don't even
loot
have to have
suits?
the Zero. I mean, the Zero would just be literally the unit for only the
Talgis
beam.
would be pretty easy to
You have
do.
to charge. They'll just do
Talgis,
the
yeah.
beam where you have to charge it for 3 days or something, and then you just one shot whatever you hit. Period.
Well, wouldn't the
Like that's the
Talgis
literal
like-
Exodia beam.
Talgis would literally just be a stamen with an anti-ship gun.
Oh, I was thinking more of Zuda, but okay.
Pretty much. Yeah, it would be a statement with an anti-ship gun, for real though. But like,
Damn,
Is it depending on what you play though? Like, isn't that like physical, like ballistic rounds or laser? Like, I feel like in different things I see it as
Well, the
both. Like,
Talgis
sometimes it's shooting
3, I
lasers.
think,
Tal-
is
I mean, I'm thinking about the
Talgis
2.
3
yeah, I was gonna say
Talgis
Buster
2
cannon.
is
depending
No.
on
The
which
1 and 2 have physical because they're just the
Yeah.
Dabber guns.
yeah, they're the Dober guns, and then the Talgis 3 is the actual
Like,
Yeah.
Buster ass cannon. That just looks
Yeah.
cooler.
I thought the 2 fired giant lasers
No.
too.
no.
It'd be
no.
cool
I thought
if
it
it
did.
did.
I thought it did in Gundam, like the not like full boost or whatever in one of the Gundam Versus games. Not like literal GVS, but like the one before it.
Well,
Hmm.
remember the
I could
arcade
be
games
wrong.
don't have to be to canon though. That's the thing.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
neither
but
does
depending on who you
game.
asked, depending on who you ask, like the Vulcan or the machine gun rounds for heavy arms are physical rounds or beam rounds.
I thought they were always physical.
I mean, it's a beam Gatling gun.
I never knew that. I thought they were
In the
all
description, and MS Saga they call it a beam Gatling gun.
really.
That's
That's
kinda
weird.
cool.
Mhm. And it works
Oh,
like
I need to look this up now.
I was gonna say,
I
doesn't
need
it
to look
pour
this
out
up.
like physical like?
But I mean,
shells,
that's like
and
weird though. Like
casings?
I think the show ones are different than like the manga. There's just a whole bunch of
It's one of
nonsense
those
about
things.
it. But I mean, honestly, if you want to look at it like that, I mean, it's a fictional world. You can
It
have
does
Full Metal
call it a
Jacket
beam
that fires
Gatling.
beams.
A
Yeah,
high output beam weapon that serves as the heavy arm's main ornament, worn over the left forearm.
Oh
they
yeah, it
call
is a beam Gatling.
Holy shit!
Wow.
So the ones in
I
the
coulda
chest,
swore,
aren't,
though-
but the one on the arm is.
I could have swore though it actually had shells coming out of it though, like in the
well,
show.
that's what I was
So-
saying though. Like in the show,
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
physical. But I mean, don't forget, like this is a fantasy world where super alloy exists, and they could create a Full Metal Jacket that fires beams. you know?
I was gonna say,
Right.
yeah. I mean,
Like
that, it
literal
could just be
E-caps that just kind of
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah, that's the best way I would probably look at it if it was a beam Magnum.
I will say though, the Wing
Or
Gundam
beam
would
machine.
just be a faster version of the GPO2. All I'm saying,
That's true.
because it's pretty much a beam bazooka. Only just you wouldn't charge it. It fires. It's a lot of damage, and then you go up and you melee a few times. Hey, also they're beam sabers are the same color. So yeah.
It also has shoulder gatlings or Vulcans on
Yeah,
it.
and then yeah, it would pretty much just be that it has a shield, and I mean that's pretty much all of its weapons though. But I mean it's it would pretty much just be a GPO2 that would be really fast.
Or at the very least, just give it a skin. Just make it a different model. Just let you run the GPO2 like that. Again, cosmetics, entire things for that. That's
I mean,
a whole
yeah,
other
there you
market.
go. Like the only thing that would be weird though is you would have a very small shield in that case.
That'd be kind of funny.
But
be like an Echo Fighter. Like it has its own model and like hitboxes, but it still has to be done on the O2.
But you could definitely balance a few suits like that. So that'd be kind of cool. I mean, didn't you say real quick? Let me. I was telling somebody about this, but I wasn't exactly sure on the info. What was the one? What was the battle operation next, or what was it called?
Yeah, Battle Op
You got
Next.
Okay, okay, cool. That's what I was saying, but I was like, I can't remember exactly if that's the name or if that's just what I'm misremembering or what. But
GBON.
yeah, so that one did have wing in it.
That was kind of a clusterfuck of a game.
But it did have like wingsuits.
But it kind of does deserve another iteration.
Okay, so essentially what it was like I said before, it was a versus with Battle Op skin. That's all it was.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. So I mean, as far as the thing goes,
so it was.
If they did do a number 2,
we did have a Battle Op with alternate universe stuff. Yes, we did, but it really wasn't a Battle Op game.
Okay, fair enough. But I mean, if they did do, I don't know, maybe that's what they do. If they go with 3 is eventually like the double Zeta stuff, and then branch out to different universes or something.
I mean, honestly, I would just rather them do another Next.
Okay, another Next. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think it would be smart to.
I think Next was probably their foray into like a more faster paced operation, which might have influenced 2 a little bit in the way that it operates. But like,
it's like you're free to play.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But
sorry, I was loading up Next while you were talking about it.
That would be a good way to actually bring GVS back a little bit without having to have like another full blown like versus title if they're not gonna port anymore over here. Just make it free to play, have people fuck around with it.
Right.
Yeah, I think it would be better if it was a free to play game.
Okay.
Because I think people would be like, oh yeah, this is cool for a free to play, but like if you had to pay like $60 for it, and you're like, I'm sitting here in lobby hell, like no.
By the way, Gundam Versus is $15 again. It's on sale.
Wait, what? On the PS Store?
Yep.
Yeah, Black Friday shit. They did it early, so it's on there.
Okay,
it's discounted once again.
I got. I want a $20 giveaway thing, so I was gonna buy tokens with it and do the 2 10 spins maybe tomorrow. But well, I think I know what I'm getting. Now I just gotta get PSN because you gotta have that to play multiplayer, right?
You have to have PS Plus to have multiplayer.
Fight me, bitch.
Which I don't think is worth at all. I honestly think the online stuff should have been normal PSN to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold an event then and just play it that one day. I'll do like the 2-day free trial that they have or whatever for PS Plus. Who wants to play? We'll figure out a day. Anybody wants to play versus on a specific day?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm pretty shit at the game.
Because I might get that now. If it's $15, then hell yeah.
I mean, I'm a dumpster fire at the game, but if we can get lobbies going for it, so we can actually play it, like fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, I think if we have private lobbies, it'll work out fine.
I mean, is that a problem with it right now that there's not
fight stick ready to go?
Yeah, it's literally like
oh, dude, that is awesome.
Old, that type.
Oh, I finally got
the only big issue with it at the moment is because there really isn't
any
players and no support to the game whatsoever. It's pretty much dead.
But speaking of having your thing there, Emblem, I just got Soul Calibur 6.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
Humble Bundle monthly, and yeah, I need to get on that.
So how many custom 2B characters do you have?
Oh god, I haven't started playing it yet, but yeah,
Oh,
I
okay. I
actually
thought that's what everybody does in Soul Cal, right?
pretty much.
Oh wait, but she's an actual character in the game. Damn, you don't even have to make it custom anymore. Never
That's
mind.
right. It's real.
I
She's
forgot
just
about
a
that.
thing.
But I actually got back in touch with Icy Chains too here the other day.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, what's up, dude? He was streaming Soul Calibur 6, and I was like, oh shit. So,
It's
nice.
true.
but I got the idea to actually look to see if he was still streaming when you were like, yeah, he's still doing stuff. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, because I looked it up. I was
I
like,
was just like,
"That's
where did he
probably
look that
true."
up? Did he look that up on Twitch? Okay.
I
I'll do
literally
this.
just
Type it
looked
into
up the
Twitch, yeah.
name and like there it was. He was playing Soul Calibur, so I was like, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
that adds up.
But anyway, but yeah, so I think we've decided not a Zoc. Seems legit. But
No. The Huckbine, I called it.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's my go-to.
Huckabun.
I'll
Now
stand by it. I don't
that's
wanna do
the
that.
Oh
that's
my
the
gosh.
new banners now. It's always going to be a Huckabun.
No, it'll be not a Zoc next week, but I can
Oh,
ride the flavor of the Scope Dog for a week for sure.
There you go. But anyway, so yeah, who wants to go first? I guess we'll go ahead and get into the outro stuff. Emblem, you want to go first?
Sure. So guys, thank you for watching. I'm GamingEmblem. You can find me on the internet at website.com/GamingEmblem, unless it's like Instagram or something. I actually do have an Instagram, but I don't update it. Anyway, but yeah, we do things on Battle Ops, sometimes the GBS, which is the Gundam Broadcasting Station. We play games on the internet. Crazy. So feel free to come check it out. I'm pretty sure it'll be description things and such or whatever. But we appreciate everybody coming in and watching for sure.
Gustav, you want to go?
All right. So same kind of spiel. Gustav _13th XIII. You find me on Twitter, Facebook. I think I am probably just gonna forego Instagram, to be honest. But definitely gonna be going forward into some cross rays once that drops. Still trying to do some endgame stuff for Octopath as well as our dailies for Gundam Battle Operation 2 every day. Hey!
Keep going.
No, I mean that's just really hype.
No, solid under pressure. Go. I'm trying to distract you.
Well, because now I want that and I want that too. That's the one thing. Like, I just want to start like hawking a bunch of those and get like something to actually play them on. Because I missed out on that for sure. Like, especially Gundam versus Zeta Gundam. Like that looked really cool.
Fun game.
Wait.
Oh my god. I love it
did
so
you
much.
get the football
It's the soccer
one?
game. It's the
Oh my
soccer game.
god.
It's the soccer game.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
But yeah,
man.
for sure. Stay tuned for all that kind of mess. And hopefully, yeah, we can get some GVS stuff going on GVS even.
Oh my god.
You know,
What
if
are
we
you
can get some
grabbing?
verses going. What is that?
Oh, I'll get back to it. I just grabbing stuff now. Keep going. Keep selling out.
No, I mean I'm done, dude.
I'm next.
Okay, Maniac, you want to go?
Well, I'm GndmManiac. I stream, Super Robot Wars and Gundam Battle Operation 2 whenever I can because, bullshit is real in real life. I try to stream on my days off, which is not always, that's a fun game. Anyway.
Come on, keep going.
Those
Go.
titles are so busy.
Oh my gosh. God damn it, Emblem. Anyway.
Second.
Jeez.
Come on, man. Go.
All right. So, Battle Operation 2 and Super Robot Wars. I'll try to get to streaming those at some point again. I'm pretty busy. Oh gosh, and then Thanksgiving is this Thursday, isn't it?
It sure is. Good luck to me on that, by the
Oh my
way.
gosh, good luck. And I thank God I'm doing night maintenance that day. I get to miss the fiasco in the kitchen.
Oh god, yeah. You lucked the fuck out, dude, on that shit.
I know.
Get out of here.
I know. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna be busy this week, so it's not gonna be very stream-like yet. But yeah. There you go. I did my outro.
Cool. And as always, everybody's information will be down in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. But anyway, I'm EG Magnum. I stream on Twitch. I've got Twitter, YouTube channel, and Discord. So all that can be found on my Twitch page, or again, going to be in the description. Also, probably going to be doing some Monster Hunter, getting ready for that Iceborne coming out for PC, since I played on PC. And man, he found something that would distract me too. Well played, sir. I was like, ha,
Gross.
you got me with other
How
things.
dare.
I won't
Soul
get
Calibur
distracted this
Legends.
time. But then he throws up Soul Calibur on it, and I'm just,
That's cereal box ass game. Get out of here.
oh man.
Boy, Irving was in there. That's the only reason I bought it. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Keep going.
Man, it like next thing you're gonna like pull out some like some random old game like I don't know, Power Stone from Dreamcast or something. I don't know. Like,
I don't have any Dreamcast games, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
no.
Let me
I
go
wish
we're
we
gonna
got
our
a
brother's
Power
room real
Stone.
quick. I'll be right back.
Oh man, I think I started something with that one.
Keep
Oh,
going, though.
Maniac!
Come on.
Maniac just hit the. Oh my gosh, well played, Maniac.
What'd he
I
do?
forgot to turn that off for this.
It actually went through. I didn't think it
my
would.
gosh, I forgot to turn
Because of
this
the-
off.
Audio command? Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, there was the. Oh, that's pretty swish. It just happened. So well played.
I didn't even think it would actually work.
Congratulations.
But anyway, so yeah, gonna be doing some Monster Hunter things in the next upcoming weeks. Path of Exile has its new league starting on the 13th, whatever that second week. Yeah, 13th. And yeah, pretty much. Oh gosh. Then let's see what else.
No, but-
GBO2 is always gonna be doing at least the dailies. And maybe some Arma, but yeah, pretty much everything I play, I stream. I've always got something to do, so that's pretty much it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Leave a comment down below in the description. Let us know what you want us to talk about. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace.
Later.